This video is proudly sponsored by DigimonCard.io for all your Digimon card, deck building, deck list, card pricing, and discussion needs.
Inherently, Cherubi has been playing the yellow base, or at least a good majority of them, while purple base is fine too because of floodgates like Gazimon and Sekmon.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the Cherubi player here is playing yellow base. So yellow base has more recovery. So in that case, that he could recover out of Commandramon lethal, D-Brigade lethal.
That is true. And Commandramon is, I'd say, did get some support in EX3, right? We did get another Commandramon, which, I mean, always do. And it looks like they're playing the yellow base there as well, getting a Tamer off and discarding the Lucimon instead. All right, attacking on in for security. Ooh, a Tamer.
And there's a memory Tamer too.
Yes. And so those are two different mat Tamers, correct?
Yes. One is the starter deck mat, where your turn, specifically, I believe it's a your turn effect only. When your Digimon is deleted, you can suspend it to gain a memory.
Mm-hmm. Let me make sure I'm there.
Think of it as like a one, it's a cheap Tamer to play for purple hybrid. Two, generally when you crash a Digimon, crash a Salamon, you get to gain a memory just from having Salamon being deleted. He does go into a Rihimon. The good old Commandramon shuffle.
And just thinking what to do now. Okay, they do have the Holy Flame. All right, because they do have the yellow.
Yep. He's saying, I'm gonna take one less damage next turn. That's all he's saying. He's like, nope, one less damage.
Yeah, I mean, with two Commandramons hanging out there, like obviously they're gonna try to attack in. So yeah. Being able to prevent both those, that's really nice.
Oh, it's actually preventing only one.
Oh yes, that's right, because it's on. No, Holy. I thought the flame just blanketed everything, and then on.
That's from security.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. All right, so the smaller guy swinging in, hitting the Death Examon. Another technically good add for this deck because it's good for like literally every deck, and just down to 2 security. Yeah. And as said, replacing it immediately.
Whew, triple. That's lethal range right there.
Yeah.
Does he have the Cherubi? Oh no. This is not looking good for Cherubi here. security hits Iron Fist.
Ooh, that is awful.
Yeah.
You
He
do
does
get a
get
memory back, and a tamer, but
actually gets 2. He'll be able to get 2 memory because of
oh
the
yeah,
mat as well.
yeah,
If he remembers it.
yeah. But that's not looking too good for. Ooh, okay. He's running some spicy cards though, like Chaos Degradation as well.
Yeah. Does have suspend the mat as well, so gets 2 extra memory. Not sure if he's able to do anything with that 2 extra memory though. Definitely need some recovery here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna see it. And this is exactly why I was worried about Cherubi, where like, all right, Kari's not gonna do it unless you see a second Kari as like your first security. But even then, like, what is your end game here?
Yeah, because he does have a memory boost, so it's not enough, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Holy Flame? Holy
Another
Flame does
tamer.
save him.
Okay.
He gets a Holy Flame out of security. One security left. It is.
Ooh, and
See, and that's
that
it.
is it for this game. Commander Ron takes the first one pretty quickly.
Yep. Commandramon doing Commandramon things.
All right, we'll have to go to game 2.
Game 2. Come on, Cherubi. Don't let me down.
for no good reason. Can you check the other matches we were looking at and maybe make sure we know what tables those are at? Not that I don't have faith in Cherubi being able to take this back around, but
I know I checked one earlier. Whether it's still going or not, I don't know. So let's find out. The one is definitely still going on at table 123. Now we had one more. Oh, I just realized that Diablo player that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
He's the only Diablo
Only
player.
Diaboromon in the entire event. That's crazy.
Oh, no one's in that room. They might be finished.
Oh, no way.
No way, right?
Or maybe his opponent didn't show up. That could also be a thing.
All right, let's find out.
And we're going back to this one. Salamon there. Pass, dropping the Lucy again, and just passing there. Salamon is like one of the few ways you do get to get like some stabilization and like recovery if they're really aggressive. But yeah, D-Brigade is.
Yeah, and it's an early Salamon, so you can just sit on it.
Oh, and no, there's surely no rookie. No rookie for Commander. That is absurd. All right, well there's one.
There's the one rookie.
Yeah. Yeah, that is abysmal. This is the kind of setup
that's not normal.
No, in a deck that only like half their deck is like rookies. Like that's a really big thing.
Oh, he's raising up. That's a tell right there. He has another rookie in his hand.
Ugh.
That's an Iron Fist for a Salamon.
A second. I mean, like that's probably one of the best ways to like get that out of security, but that is some stack security over there.
Oh, no mercy. We got a gut punch straight to the Salamon here.
All right. And there's no purple. Yeah. So you just play the tamer just to set it up, but nothing from there. Looks like both players are a little bit having a rough start here.
Is that Tankdramon? That looks like a Tankdramon.
I
It
believe,
is.
yeah, a bunch of memory, yeah, 7. So, and is that that's the new one, yeah?
Yes, that is the new Tankdramon. Alright, another Salamon comes out.
Is it the new one?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
And a Chaos Degrade to pass turn.
Dang.
He's like, no, it's not staying. This. Oh. bottoms a Tankdramon, trashes a Tankdramon.
Interesting. Oh yeah. Because you always want to put it at the bottom because at least you know what that one is. But
Yeah. So your security hits are always safe,
yeah.
or safer in this case.
All right. This is quickly looking like security control versus Commandramon. It is a very slow start for both players.
Yeah. This at this point, it's the longer this lasts, the better it is for um
Yeah, for the Cherubimon.
Cherubi.
Yeah. So hit the Bushi in security going down to 4, using the Pokemon Egg and finding a 2-cost Commandramon. So that is quite nice there. Playing another Izzy.
Okay. He definitely wants that Hagurumon. That's a filter right there.
So down to 1 memory here.
This looks like a pass turn angle.
Yes. And for 2, I mean, they do have the mat on the other side, so that will go back up to yeah to 3, and yeah, pass and turn there.
Oh. He's being aggressive about the Salamon swings.
All right, it sure is. So down to 3 on the other side. Someone is, perishing again. To me, it just means like they probably just have a bunch of rookies that are yellow in hand, and they kind of have to filter them through. So Boko for 3, looking at top 5. Okay, so you do get a tamer and a hybrid. So looks like the Matt and the Kaiser Leo.
Yeah. But Cherubi does go to the bottom.
And yeah, Digivolving on top of the Tamer into the Lowimon, which we didn't know was in hand, but you get the memory back off the Boku, you get the draw, and you can Digivolve for 1 here if you want. But your opponents are going to go to 3, then 4. Yeah.
Yeah, because he does have a memory tamer after all. So in this case, it might be better to set up a second tamer. Or a memory boost, maximum memory efficiency.
Yeah, that is a strong. Oh, but seeing only 1 hit, that is rough.
He got a hit at the very least.
That is true.
Better than with
barely, but yeah, they did get it.
Yep. Interesting. Will he play the Hagurumon or will he Digivolve it?
First, he's going to do some cycling. So attack with Kazu needs to discard a card. He needs to discard a card, though, yeah?
Yeah, he needs discard before the check.
Yeah. So down to 2 versus 3. All right, play Hagu. Has to discard
first.
Yeah, discard first. To draw 2. And that was for, going down to 1 memory.
Did he get another rookie? Alright, he did get another rookie.
Sure did. Ooh.
He's a dex for 11.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is for 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually not the worst. Oh, you don't get the tamer back, right?
He does, because it de-digivolve the.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a weird thing. I haven't seen a Digivolve into a tamer in a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a long time since that happened. Because if you can choose not to de-digivolve, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna go back up.
Yeah.
We do know that Cherubi player is playing degradation, so it's still possible to remove the Dexmon.
Yes, sure is. I mean, you can go into Cherubi this turn. Like 10 memory, like Cherubimon is like, thank you very much. I definitely need that memory to go up my plays and keep my turn.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it looks, oh, they don't have it.
Oh, hits into another Kazu.
Probably, again, not what was wanted to see there.
That's definitely problematic. It looks like our Cherubi player got a little too aggressive with those Salomon swings. He definitely could have waited on them. He doesn't have another rookie.
Yeah, and he has Lucemon there, so if he goes into Cherubi, he does get like the Lucy back. But oh, okay. Deathclaw. So that will pay for itself essentially off of the Reumon again now. So yeah, that attack makes sense now because or Deathclaw you do need to pop something, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get the draw 1, discard 1, and the memory back from it dying. Another Lucemon there. Okay. Now that Tamer is played, so you can Digivolve on top of it, but you won't be able to attack with it now.
Yes. Tamer effects, they do get Summon Sickness as well. They cannot attack the same turn they're played, and there's the degradation I was just speaking of.
And this is actually a really good spot to, I think we know that there's
Ooh,
3.
another Kazu.
Oh my gosh. Who's the real Cherubi player here with all these tamers?
Oh yeah, so that was 2 Kazus and a Iron Fisted Onslaught in the security. That's huge. That's a powerhouse of security if you ask me. Swings with the Commandra, hits into Cousin Leo.
And choosing not to Kari or forgetting to Kari, but yeah, getting another Commandra out. Commandramon's really good at setting up the like setting up a board, but they're not really good for like just out of nowhere getting the effects off. So
yeah, it looks like they didn't use Kazu there either.
Yeah, correct.
That's interesting.
No, I think they can do one Darkdramon right now. I think they have everything set up for it if needed, but I don't.
That's actually not bad. You can Darkdramon, set up your top of your decks, and Kazu to draw those exact cards.
Yeah. Yeah, but definitely in the think tank here. Yeah, looking for Darkdramon. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right,
it does have 5.
Okay, Attacking with Darkdramon, hitting into another Tamer. And it's going to... I believe the Cherubi player just took the security too quickly, but yeah, he does get to draw 2, discard 2.
Well, he's supposed to draw 1, discard 1, then draw 1, then discard 1.
That is true. That is true. Though, even though he knows what's on top of his deck, so it's not... It's not too egregious, but yeah, you definitely need to do it one at a time.
Yeah. It's definitely something that there are proper sequencing for each effect.
Yeah. Yeah, and so just making sure he knew what he hit into.
And then plays the commander to pass turn.
All right, so I mean that, again, like that sets up game next turn.
Yep.
But
so he has to clear this board.
Yeah. And you are not... If you have 3 hybrids in hand, and you your 3-cost Tamer, if you're able to Digivolve on top of it and it dies in secure, you get your memory back, and with your memory boost, you should have enough to win it. And also with your mat as well, you can tap that. So you technically can have 6-7 memory this turn if you see it.
Yeah, there is enough memory to go for game here if he has them all.
Yeah.
If he has them all. Very big if there.
Very, very big if. So there's one.
There's Kaiser Leo.
And the thing is, like, both those Commandramons that are out, they have on deletions to find other Commandramons. And so far, I think they're still stacked on top of decks that we know of. So
yeah, so one was guaranteed a hit. The second one, maybe not.
Maybe
but
not.
One is guaranteed. So what will he do? Will he go into the Rihi, or will he start swinging?
Oh, it looks like
he goes to retail.
Goes for the clear. All right. Gets all that memory back.
Yep.
He does not get to cycle back the Tamer, though.
Correct. So in this case, I hope he has a Cherubi to pop out some Lucimons to heal. If you don't recover here, that's it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's... Oh, man.
He doesn't.
He does not. I mean, what? Yeah, like Deathclaw doesn't really do anything either. I'm trying to think. It looks like another hybrid, but okay, that protects you there.
It actually does not protect them. Actually,
it does.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It does. It does. Yeah. But if there's a Grumble, that's it.
Yeah.
Actually, if you have to go Darkdramon, that's it also.
Yeah. Also, I'm turning off ads right now for people watching. I did not fix that from the one, so it will not be. You will not see ads moving forward for the rest of this. During gameplay, you will not see ads.
And there's the Grumble for game.
My apologies on that one. Yeah, that is Grumble for game. So we did take that a little bit longer for that, but D-Brigade did take that one 2-0 after 25. All right. The Diaboromon player had camera issues, so they will not be able to play, unfortunately. But we do have round 2. It is an Armor versus the Dorbickmon we're talking about. So that should be pretty exciting.
I'm very excited for this.
I'm obviously a really, really big fan of Armor. So let's see. And just playing the new to draw 2. And another draw 2. All right, drawing 4. Nice.
Whew. Just draw them all. That's what's really good about this, because you filter your deck by drawing cards. The more cards you have in your hand, the better it is. So you can just slam a Dorbick mod.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the list and it's very interesting.
Yeah, and obviously we've seen Armor do, I'd say, very polarizing. If your name is Martin, you're able to top with it very easily, and then if not, you will have a hard time with it. But it's still one of my favorite decks. It has a hard time in this format to me, but it's very, very good when it goes off.
Yeah.
All right, and that is the Master Tyrannomon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is. If I look closer, that is a Geo Gray underneath, right?
I
Yes.
believe so. Yeah. As we were talking about earlier, this deck is definitely one of the ones where you can kind of just make it your own. There's just a lot of generic cards that fit in this archetype coincidentally, and so
Yeah.
you do get a lot of chances to just play whatever you want. And this Tyranno is just your turn, all your Digimon to Tyrannomon, gain security attack +1, and then also inheritable, just flat up security attack +1.
Yep, it is another Greymon in that case. Oh man, that is a red memory boost.
Yeah. And already down to 3 life for Jacob over there.
What do you think though? Do you think Dorbick has a chance in this matchup? Well, I do know you are heavy armor fan, and it's your favorite deck pretty much.
Yeah. No two Dorbicks are the same right now. I think people are still feeling out what decks they like to build with it.
Yes.
And so I think there are some ways that you do lose to this, but I think in general, like, there's just enough protection that Armor has that Dorbick doesn't necessarily get around, which is very strong.
Yeah. He does get extra memory for the Ken and Davis series. He starts at 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Elijahmon.
And now, like, Ledgermon is always like early game. You always want the removal, but right now, it's like, okay, do I want them to deny them the card draw of the Gilmon and like one more damage potentially? Or the play is a little weird here. Okay, deciding to attack into security. Okay, it does die there. It gets armor purged.
Alright, so he can actually get memory choked out.
Yes.
If there is... Oh.
Yeah, Magna.
If there is.
Yeah.
There's the Magna.
You get to unsuspend with its own effect, which means you get a memory from the Vmon, and you got 2 there, so you get the 2 boosts there.
It's 11k.
Yep, swing into the Master Tyrannomon. And getting a lot. Like, you could have, I guess the board clear was kind of dependent on Elijahmon, getting deleted in that security. So, and that's kind of like the crutch of the deck at times. Like, you kind of are at the whim of your opponent security, like in the opposite way.
Yeah. So I wanted to get deleted, please.
All right, double draw. Feels good. And Dorvik's been doing nothing but drawing. Ooh. So you get to suspend 1, and then I would bounce the one with the Digitama.
With the source, yep.
Yeah, looking very good for armor right now.
A whiff. And a Geo Gray to pass turn. So That's not. I wouldn't say it's awful.
It
It
did
does.
get
It did
one
what it
more
needed to
attack
do.
off the board, but I'd still rather be the armor player right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The extra button had to remove, otherwise there was potential lethal.
Oh, yeah, all the way up to 7 memory. Yeah, because of the dual tamer as well. So attacking security, just a 7k now. It does get purged, which is again
Not
probably
what you want to see. That's
not.
definitely not what you want to see.
Nope. So going into another Lydramon. You restand it with the dual tamer, get the memory back. Okay, Fireball does nothing. And then if you
And
can
there it
hybrid for a
is.
game. All right. It is armor taking it very quickly in that first game.
Personally, I actually prefer Kumamon over Lobomon. That's just me, because there are times where your opponent want the inheritable effects on their Digimon,
Yeah.
and that Kumon does strip it, just remove the extra source, and actually save you from the game because of that.
And I don't like I again like this is I think a matchup that's I'd say favor for armored, especially with how many big bodies are in that security. Most of the time you would like to aggressively armor purge because you get more advantage from being able to digivolve again on top of a level 3, as we saw for this game. It was a really strong momentum swing for Carlos there, because they're able to just continually digivolve, and with the dual tamer you get that restand, which means you get to attack again.
Yeah. Um. Also, like you said, with armor purging, it doesn't let Dorbickmon do what it wants. What Dorbickmon does best is deleting Digimon.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Red does best.
Yeah.
On play, put your sources under, pop something very big. Armor says, sure, I will just armor purge.
Yeah. Now, based on how much card draw that Jacob is running, I would, and I have not seen the deck list, so if this is right, it's coincidental. But my hunch is that this is more of the big boy OTK, like one swing with Ragna, is my guess. It might not be. I did not see the deck list, but that's my guess. So even if you're feeling kind of safe with how much damage you're doing, it can just like win unexpectedly on the spot. So you do have to be a little bit careful with that and make sure you do have your defensive options to help prevent that from happening.
And it looks like there's no rookie for armor.
Oh,
Just slams a Davis and Ken.
yeah, and we saw Commandramon earlier also, with a rookie, not very common. And when it happens, you are feeling really bad because all the level 4s you cannot play for cheap.
Yeah. They're not cheap at all. They're all like, what, 5 costs to play?
Yeah, at
Level
least. And then
4s?
like I've had to like hard cast a Magnamon before, and it's a level 4 that's 7 costs to play, and you don't get to armor purge because there's nothing underneath it. Like all of it just stinks.
Yeah. It just, everything's just against you.
Yeah, and that is like the tamer you don't want. You'd rather have the regular Davis, but just keeping to one. Lobo passing one. Oh, he's just digging for cards.
Yeah.
All right, popping the roost to go to 3. All right, we're gonna see the big bad Dorbick. We are. Oof. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's probably what I was thinking of. It is the big boy big bang attack. So it has security attack +1 if
I
not
gotta look
2.
closer for these.
Yeah, and it gets to swing twice, I believe.
Wait, it does?
Yeah, because it has the that blue source. Oh, oh, you hate to see it. That is so frustrating.
Oh.
Yeah, and for
Oh.
I'd have to remember the timing, but you could have rested the rookie and then it's too big. Yes, a 3K, and then bounce back the other card. But yeah, that's so unfortunate.
I thought he unsuspends right away. It's
If he
Magiro.
unsuspends right away, then yeah, I'd have to.
So it's when attacking, if your opponent has no Digimon with Digimon source in play, unsuspend. Yeah, so it's attack, unsuspend, then check. At that point, he has to hit
Yeah,
suspend the.
yeah. I'm too used to the Alphamon unsuspended end of attack,
Yeah.
which we rest in peace. We're not seeing that probably today, but
Oh man, that was such a nice
even
play
so,
that went through.
if Dorbick's seeing more rookies than you are as Armor Rush, you're having a rough go.
Yeah. And they do play the level fives on that's from what do you got? From EX3 for the links.
Yeah.
Lava Gatarita and trying to get the name. they're not easy.
No, they're. It is Ward
Jazari.
Lasagna.
Zazarich. Zazarich. There we go. Zazarich mod.
And so the biggest thing about that Dorbick back to hand too is that you lose all of the sources. So you do not get those cards back. So you have to start.
Yeah, you're starting back from beginning.
All right, and Lydra for one there. Another Dorbick. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this has like security attack plus like 3. So and like with tie, so this can just sweep through security.
Yeah. Just go for the security.
Yeah, it's got enough sources and everything else.
Oh my god!
Ah, that security is so mean. 2 cards in hand.
Yo, just one after another.
Hard pass to 3.
Oh.
What an unfortunate security there.
This is so unfortunate. I was not ready for that.
Jacob clearly was not either.
Yeah.
All right, drawing 2, so that will help. Just like at least have Death X on the bottom, not like the next one on top. That is so rough.
I can see Armor coming back from this because of the unfortunate hits.
Yep. I mean, he's already used a Lobo, which traditionally most decks only run like 1. Oh, and just a hard pass for 3 again. Oh my goodness. Now, like, there are good cards in Dorbick security too. Like, we've already seen the Geogramon a couple times. That coming out of security can help present lethal next turn too. And I will say, like, Armor is like one of the weird decks that has blockers inherently. Not a lot of decks are playing blockers right now, and this one can, if you use Magdamon or even X Antibody, have some good shots.
Yeah.
All right, that one does get purged.
So, I'm thinking like, what can he do here? What can our Dorbickmon do here?
Hit a Geogray would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
That would be very good, but that seems not to be the case. And with that boost, it is not deleted either. That's a 7K to 8K.
Yeah. Looking at his posture right now, the way he's moving his cards, it looks like it looks like he's defeated.
I would be defeated. If those security were not there, we'd already be in game 3. We'd be in game 3 right now.
Game 3 right now. But
And with the Magna X, now you are defensively inclined.
Hmm. And there's no way he has enough cards in his hand to play another Dorbick again.
I mean, you can, but not to keep it your turn, probably, right?
Yeah, because it looked like the second one he played, there was already only 4 sources. That's already on the lower end.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
he does have a Dorbick.
All right. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Oh, another Dorbick. That feels bad. It does what?
It does pop the Vmon.
Yeah.
So he'll stay alive at the very least.
But is this
I think
living?
maybe. Is it actually living if you're back against the wall like this? Oh my god. Honestly, this was how I felt. Um,
When you play Dorbick, or
no, when I was playing Minerva into Bloom.
oh,
Well,
yeah.
I could clear board, but I'm dying next turn anyway.
All right. He's got his level 7 in securities, which might just lose him the game if Chimera is in hand.
Oh man.
Yeah, because Lydramon and Chimera would just win the game.
It would.
And must not immediately have it because we aren't seeing it yet. Man, going into this game too, I thought there's no way Armor had it. Like Armor would be this close for it, but they're again there. However,
Wait, that adds a dual color card.
I believe you can get Megadeth back to hand. Yeah. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez.
I would at this point I would just play the Megadeth. I would not
Yeah,
even
it's
attack
Megadeth. Yeah, put it back to hand. They've got no advantage. You've got nothing but gas this next turn. Like, I think the only good card if they run it is Death Examon.
Yep. No, the FX would be for.
Yeah, and this is already game 2, so like.
Oh my goodness.
And
That's
the
the
Vmon.
Gaia Force.
And it has to be the Vmon too, because the other things don't.
At that point, I would just play a Dorbickmon to pop the Vmon, so you have a body.
That's true. You could just do that. All right, security check is nothing.
Quadramon to draw 2, and that's it.
That is.
If that Quadramon was early,
that was early. You could definitely pressure.
Yeah, but oh my, that's so unfortunate. Those security checks back to back.
Oh yeah, that's demoralizing. I'll say.
That was very demoralizing. Jackson. If I'm not wrong, I believe Jackson has 2 regional wins and numerous Ultimate Cup tops.
I can't fact check you on that, so you're probably right.
I'm excited to see how this will come out. Oh, he goes all the way to a War Groundmon already.
Yeah, and
that's the old War.
Yeah, that's a starter deck one from the second starter deck for Red, right?
Yeah. All right, Gallant playing on the Gallantmon mat.
You have to like. Gallantmon fans are like the most diehard fans that I've ever seen. They'll get the whole mat. They'll get like max rarity for the deck. Like they love Gallantmon if they're playing it, right?
Yeah, they're the biggest 2 that I've seen, Gallantmon and Beelzemon.
Yeah, Beelzemon.
They
as
will go extra hard and extra for the long distance just to get the max rarity.
For sure. And here, let me try to flip. It looks like he's playing the security is on the left, but it looks like he's a lefty because the cards are definitely backwards. So let me see if I can get that.
Oh, it might just be a flipped. Oh, it's just
Yeah,
flipped.
but like the security's on the left, right? So it might be he's a lefty.
And it's going for 3 checks. Oh my goodness. All 3 goes through. Wait, now it's upside down.
There it is. We
Wait,
good.
it's upside down now.
No, it's fine.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just because he's got it backwards, so.
Is it?
All right, and he goes into the big old gallant. And you do get the restand because there's nothing to delete. And you do have the X antibody underneath it too. Already down to 2 security. And 2 checks here. Mushroom, and yeah, already down to nothing.
Whew.
And just playing a Taiki there. Not Taiki.
And Takado the past turn. Oh my.
Takado. I always get Takado and Taiki backwards. It's rough.
And this is why this is such a scary matchup.
Already set up. I do like the Davis tech from Jackson just for some more card draw in the deck.
Yeah, he wants the searches.
Yeah. So going into Sunflower, getting a card from suspending.
Okay, so this way he is able to. Wait, why is this suspended? Okay, there we
go. Yeah. So you could play Hydra here, right? And
yes.
you'd have to suspend your own card, and then you'd have 2 suspended to get rid of the Gallant.
Yes.
This also is a way out. So hidden potential into Hydra. Yeah, okay. Nothing gets suspended, so you don't get the memory for it.
But it does draw 1 for the Sunflow under the.
He's done that. Yeah, he's done that already.
Yeah, he has done it already. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Palmon the past turn. Hey, a double hit. He really needs to find himself a wait, he's supposed to add the Bloomlord as well, but okay. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a choose up to, right? So he doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it's mandatory for this, because I think you can. It says like add up to 1. I have to look at the wording for it.
In this case, he can definitely climb up, make a new stack. And if Jackson does not have a Cherrymon to start redirecting attacks, that would be it.
Yeah, and obviously, Hybrid Beat would be very good right here, but it's not. He did the first thing. He was able to stabilize a little bit, right, and kind of get there, but it's still very, very narrowly there. Looks like he's paying 7 for Gaia Force to get rid of the Hydra. I think that's fair. Though 7 with green, if they're able to see their lines, does mean they do get a lot of gas from that.
Yeah. It just feels so much.
Yeah.
Well, Takada does help a little with making it cost a little bit less.
Yeah.
But all of Green's Digivolutions, they're very cheap. He needs that Cherrymon really badly.
It sure does. And even if they get Cherrymon, depending on sequencing of cards and stuff, you could just get rid of it. There's ways to delete it with the Gallant lines.
Yes. is what he needs is because if Tommy has another X antibody and Warground on X, it'll just delete it,
Sure.
and then that would be it.
There is the Cherrymon, though.
That's Digimon for one.
Okay, yeah. And yeah, I think he suspended both when he only needed to suspend the Cherrymon itself.
Yeah.
Because you definitely want the Cherrymon suspended. All right, and then Bloomlord for 5, and then you get 3 back, and then 1 from Aandroidd. So it's free. Yeah. Okay, swings in for 2 checks. A Guillemon and a Gallant, so that does not get rid of the Bloomlord with the boost it gets. And then just passing 1 there.
All right. Moment of truth.
Yeah, this also means if you have a hybrid, you don't have a way to get there. And this could be a flipped table here. Because we Gallant was able to get that 5 damage really quickly, but now it's just struggling to get that last one.
Yeah, it's always that finisher.
Yeah. And Grandis has like the same issue where like Grandis is really good for doing 5, but like that 6th one is sometimes very, very tricky.
Yeah, because you have to push up, and when you push up, your Digimon's vulnerable for it to hit.
Just thinking hard. Yeah, not a lot that can happen. Like what's even like best case? 3 and 2. Okay. Or growl.
I don't see a best case.
Yeah, get rid of 3, 2 tamers and a red men boost, and I don't think he's got a Taiki in there, which not too surprising. Oh, but you get a Guillemon out, so that's something.
Yeah. Maybe you can get saved by the Guillemon instead. It's 1 extra body, but
there's 4 swings on that other side.
Yeah, there's 4 swings, potentially 5 hits, depending on the sequencing.
Mm-hmm. And we just see like 1 Gaia Force insecurity already, so it's not like unheard of that it's in the deck, but
he needs to hit that Gaia Force.
Yeah. And with Blossomon, now it does 2 checks on a bigger boy, which is nicer. Oh, and then a Shanti as well to rest, suspend that. Okay, now I have to. I don't know if that was right. That seems a little.
As far as I can tell, it looks like he's going for board clear together with.
No, he's just attacking into security there. But it doesn't have piercing right now.
It does not have piercing.
Yeah, so I don't.
Just go for...
Why'd that go away? He doesn't have piercing.
Oh wait, no piercing. No piercing.
Yeah, so I'm unaware why that happened.
I think they messed up.
Yeah, I 100% think that was we can't interact with these matches, unfortunately.
We can't interact. We need a stream judge.
Yeah, but that is 100%. Yeah, that should not have piercing right now.
That was no piercing. There was no piercing in that.
Because you only get piercing on the Digivolving.
Yeah.
All right, now suspend that, and then gets 2 memory back, and then I will say like Bloomlord should still have like had it, but you have to sequence it right. Like you can't just autopilot through that.
Yeah, there is no piercing on that Bloomlord, and then there is also yes, you could have hit him. Yes, you could have cleared it anyway, but the 2 securities should still be there at that point.
Yeah, and there's the Crimson. That would have been great on like the sooner hit. Yeah, and he was taking it a little safe on there, and I think he is afforded to, but Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I don't think it was a huge misplay or a huge
it
mistake on
wasn't.
there, but
It wasn't.
definitely not a legal play.
Can confirm.
But yeah, I can't believe that that Bloomlord was able to take it back. Like the
Yeah,
human curse is still alive today.
I'll be talking to him about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I did say Bloomlord's gonna win though.
you did say that. You did say that.
Just for this one. Just hoping for the opposite.
And you think Bloomlord has a really good shot to win the entire event too? Yeah.
Yes, I do think that is true. Um, because Bloomlord overall, the hardest matchup for Bloomlord, in based on like the top decks around right now is War Gray,
Mm-hmm.
um, Gallant, and Blue Flare. But outside of those three, it has a pretty good matchup into everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously Melga's on everyone's radar too. I'd be incredibly surprised if it didn't top this event.
Yeah, the way I see the Melga and Blue matchup, I think it's about what 45-55, maybe 40-60,
Mm-hmm.
with Melga slight advantage at most. I don't think they have a huge advantage because if they can pop out multiple Hydras.
That is
It's
a turn one hard cast of War Growlmon.
oh,
That is,
I saw a glimpse of that hand, and
yeah.
I
He brought it all the way up to the webcam just to slam down the big
yep,
boy.
the hardest slam it could be. Yeah, you're right. To be frank, with the board state, it didn't matter, but it just for what would be proper sequencing and proper etiquettes,
Mm-hmm.
it shouldn't have happened.
Anyways, we're on this game too. They have
Yeah.
so much advantage as Bloomlord. Just it looks like they're missing their level fives. Are choosing to memory choke at one. Oh, but found a rookie there. Unless it was just the hard bait. The big brain play of like, oh, I definitely have a rookie, but I'm just gonna hard cost there. So it is it gets rid of that. He gains the memory.
Let's get this
Yeah.
memory. Yep.
And do you attack to just continue your advantage? Probably. All right. Yep. Bloomlord doesn't have amazing security. Most of the time, it's pretty tiny. Oh, and playing Gulmon.
Whew.
Getting the it looks like the Growl having to send a bunch of level 6, level 6 and level 7 back to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah. Uh, to be honest, I thought he was gonna grab the Crimson mode.
Yeah, it's tempting, right? But I don't think he's got level 6 in there either.
If he has a level 6 in his hand, then it's fine. Um, especially since you have a Digimon that can warp. Oh, I tried to, but the
All right, getting to the Agitar, suspending itself off its effect to play Palmon for 3, looking at the top. That's a bunch of vegetation right there.
he goes for the memory choke.
Yeah, because if you go into Bloomlord right now, you would not get the you would not get the restand. You would get the restand, but you wouldn't keep it.
You
your
still
turn.
get the restand. Yeah, you definitely don't keep turn.
You'd it'd be for 1 technically because you suspend the Palmon with the effect, then you get 2 memory back and then 1 memory back from the Agitar.
Yes.
So that's 3, but the devolution costs 4. there's that. Suspend the PAL, get the 2 memory back,
Two,
and then
suspend.
Agitar and restand. So still
Now,
a little scary. One big thing about
what?
the Gallant is that, or the Bloomlord, is it doesn't have immense amounts of interaction on the other board.
They don't. They have to have the Palmemon and the Hydramon to have interaction. Outside of that, it's just attacking over them.
Yeah. Now, if you have like a Guilmon X, you would be able to. Okay, it looks like he's deciding to trade, which is fine.
Interesting.
Oh, I do see the X ante in hand.
It looks like he's gonna X Ante and
Yeah,
the Gallant X here.
And that would be able to clear Bloomlord, right?
Yeah, it'll clear Bloomlord, burn one, and hit one. Interesting. I'm assuming he drew that off the top of the deck.
Yeah, but he still should have done it beforehand, right? Yeah. All right, going into the Gallant X.
And Gallant X would delete it, burn one, and hit one.
There we go. And yeah, still suspended, but now this is a really good spot for Gallant now.
Yeah. I feel like he could have done more.
Maybe. Like if you had the Guilmon X antibody would have been able to get rid of the Palmon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he must have drawn it off the draw of the Guilmon swing.
Yeah.
Because yeah, otherwise you'd be able to. You needed to only have the Bloomlord out just to make sure that you kept the X antibody gets rid of the Bloomlord, because otherwise you get rid of the Palmon.
What I thought he was gonna do was attack with the War Growl over the Palmon, and just start swinging security that way. Because he can still digivolve into the Gallant X later on with the X antibody, followed by Gallant X deleting the Bloomlord afterwards.
Yeah, so 2 swings. If he had Crimson Mode in hand, he would have been able to X antibody digivolve into it, and I think. No, it doesn't work that way, because it's a one attacking for Crimson.
Yes, but if he does have a Blitz Omni here, which I assume he does not, because he's taking a while to.
Yeah, I'd say Blitz Omni is not too terribly common in this deck.
It's not. I do like running one.
Okay, Red Members. I do like this play. I think that. Ooh.
Just set up instead.
Yeah.
It's a good setup.
And getting the Growl
X. So, Jackson has to remove this, and get a Cherrymon again. Can he do it?
No.
He cannot. He just scoops it right up.
He said no.
He knows he can't do it, so it's like, all right, next.
All right, so we are going game 3. I think this is like the first game 3 we've really seen on stream too, which is good for me about jumping around matches and such. But
the less we have to jump around, the better.
Yes.
That means you're getting some quality games.
But yeah, definitely showing how much pressure Gallant can apply if seeing the matchup. And even, both times the first game he saw Taiki, but he saw it late. And the second game he didn't see Taiki at all, but he's still doing, able to win these games. Is pretty impressive in my book.
Yeah, they definitely need the Takato early so you can get your blitz, but without it, it's very difficult.
I'm always going to call him Taiki. It is just who I am.
And that's Takato. Why I'm here to back you up.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. And additionally to that game started with playing a metal a War Growlmon for 8.
A hard slam War Growl turn 1, and that manifest it into a win.
All right. An X Growl. They are at 4.
Next one straight to the bottom.
Looks like hard playing another one for 3. Ooh, Taiki's nice. And then literally any piece of your chain you're missing, unless it's a level 5. Yep, that double hit is very, very nice for you.
Ooh.
Yeah, because you could do the X ante and get a free Digivolve right now. But yeah, deciding not to do that.
Does Digimon to a growl to pass turn.
Yeah, I mean, setting up Davis early is great, but yeah, no rookies is rough, but you are able to get one off this green mem boost. Again, like, it doesn't look like Jackson's really ever had a great starting position in any of these games, besides seeing that Davis.
I can't say that Davis is all that is enough.
Yeah, that is fair. Yeah, without using Davis, you have been able to moderately successfully memory choke your opponent, which is Gallant is incredibly susceptible to.
Yeah, and having because it's just all the Digimon are so low DP.
Yeah.
In Bloom right now, and it's fine. You just keep on playing cards.
And passing the turn by playing the Taiki. Right, going to the Agitar and keeping in raising 2, wanting to keep it safe. And then there's not really a graceful way to memory choke now. You can pop the boost and then like play a 3-crossed rookie if you want. You can maybe play Mushroom on for 2 to choke to 2. But giving up that green mem boost is a lot.
He's thinking about it.
Oh,
He's
he
doing
is.
it.
He is. He's finding it.
He opts for the choke.
Which is always tempting. It's hard to say what the correct play is without seeing the hand, but giving up that boost is a lot of memory that you could use to extend on your next turn.
Yeah. Okay, he goes into Warground to pass back turn.
Yeah, I know this is a little scary.
Very scary, because that Warground, if it pops something while it has an inheritable effect, it is a skill attack +1. It may even end the game as is like that.
And still afraid to bring up that, but the Pound 1 living security is just a 2k to that 1k. And we were talking about
sometimes
this.
Sometimes the little guys get there.
Yeah, for sure. And we were talking about this earlier too. Part of the reason that Bloomlord is susceptible to this Gallantmon deck is because Gallantmon loves your opponent to have just a bunch of rookies and low cost cards to KO and delete to get their effects off, and that is exactly what Bloomlord does.
Yeah. All right. It's up. Can he go for it?
And here's the big danger, because you can swing, but big chance is that next turn he's just your level 6 is going to die to their level 6.
I don't think I would ever swing here. Does he have the Warground X?
Oh, he might.
Oh, it doesn't look like it. He goes into X antibody first.
Well, he puts the marker underneath, so you do get the effect off, it seems. But oh, okay.
Oh, Digimon to Gallantmon. So Gallantmon does have Blitz here.
It does. So there's going to be a lot of triggers here, especially with the X antibody underneath it. So first, the effect to get rid of the red veggie, right? Yeah, it's going to attack into security, and then if he wants to, he could X antibody into the the Gallant X to restand it and keep it his turn.
No, the Gallant X costs 1 to Digivolve actually.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
So that'll just be it as it's right here, but it will be going for 3 checks at security.
Yeah, I'd still think going into the X antibody makes sense because you do get that restand, and since you have Taiki out, and since you also have the if he has Crimson in hand, then he can win this next turn. But it looks like oh, it's not big enough to clear that Bloomlord. Oh, that's so
yeah, because
frustrating.
it did delete something. It deleted something so it does not get the boost.
Yeah. Oh, it's so saddening.
And that right there.
All right, finally his first memory tamer. So
he gets his own memory tamer out, but it might be too late. I feel like I would have just not brought it out that turn then, and just played the memory tamer to pass turn, to be safe. I think he had potential lethal the following turn instead.
yeah, that's like so much of these matchups are just like, oh, they didn't win. I can definitely win next turn now.
Yeah. Sometimes the setup is what you need.
All right, and doing all their their fancy
Ooh.
suspend, unsuspend, play thing, suspend, unsuspend.
Yeah. He's going hard. Very hard. He does Digizorb into a Blasto. Can he get... Will he get one more body out?
Yeah, because I believe he's already used the Agitar, but okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, he might be digging for a level 6.
That is possible.
It is.
He Digizorbs again.
Yeah, 100%. He does not have a level 6 in hand. Or at least one that he wants to play. Because like Hydra here is fine because it's 5, and so you pass 3. But I'm thinking he's not seeing a Bloomlord.
And there's the Hydra.
Yeah. So that's nice in the fact that like you do get like the extra memory if they choose to attack. But I don't think that's happening this turn. This is just building back up. And if they are I don't know, I would assume there's enough in that trash. There's at least 10 in trash, I think, at this point. So that Crimson would do 2 damage and then attack in.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
That Hydra, I'm not sure if going on top of the Agitar was the one you wanted to do.
Yeah, and it's tempting, right? Because it has the inheritable, but then Agitar again next turn can, suspend itself to play something else, and
yeah,
we'll have to see. So Digivolving for 2 into the Growl. See if they have the War Growl or the Growl X, and they have 4 security.
4 security and 3 attackers. Doesn't feel like there's enough unless Jackson plays a blue hybrid. I don't think he will. He does though. Going into the war ground. So he's setting up for the follow-up turn.
If he gets one.
Yes. If he gets one. A very big gift there.
Yeah, but I agree. Like, if you have the Bloomlord Mon, you definitely would have want the Agitar out just to do some more of your stuff with it.
He is attacking.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew as soon as he played a tamer, he's like, there's definitely another one in security. Yeah. That always happens.
specifically a memory tamer too.
Yeah, and these
That memory tamer would have kept the Gallantmon alive.
it would have.
For... Oh, Digimon? Okay. He's just going in. Oh wait, he can potentially have lethal here if he has the Bloomlord. Oh, there it is. There's. Oh my good double Bloomlord.
But I
There's
don't.
potential lethal.
But does he have enough memory for it now?
Yes, he does. Because he did off on top of the suspended Blasto and suspend the Palmon. He gains
Oh, I
3
see.
memory.
Oh, and then yeah.
Oh, or that.
That definitely. Yeah, Agitar, yeah, and then.
He'll gain 3 memory for it.
Do you have to suspend something with Bloomlord though?
You do not.
Okay. And that is not a Gaia Force, so he does end up taking it.
Oh, that was a close one. I think if he didn't win that turn, Tammy would have won the following turn.
Yeah, yeah. I'll get their names ready, and then we'll see.
Let me know what names you need.
No, I know James, and I know which ones he's at. So.
But yeah, as you can see, it is Exa. Exa into Alpha, the 2 Royal Knights.
Yes, and I really do like Exa. It has some issues at times, but like it's a combination of like Black War Greymon and like Mastamon in my mind. It has like a lot of elements from both.
Yeah, it definitely does. And Lychee does open with a Cool Boy to search a Alphamon first.
All right.
Or is he? Is he? Thinking. He does take the Alphamon into a UG to pass turn. He opts not to take the rookie because since he knows this matchup is Examon, he knows Examon will not take control of the match right away, and perhaps this is why he goes for
bit of a slower play.
Level 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do have to be careful because if you do let Examon set up, sometimes there's just no return.
Yeah. Definitely cannot let them set up too fast. And Hard plays level 4. That's a Dorogora, I believe.
And then just going to the Dracmon, looking top 4, finding the Aegis? No. Wingdramon.
No, that was Grandramon, I think.
No, Grandamon's a level 5. I thought it was a level. Or Grandamon's level 4. I thought it was the level 5.
Yeah, the level 5 Groundramon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's Groundramon, and then the blue one is Wingdramon.
That's right. They more or less do the same things. They just have inheritables that give either blocker or evade.
All right, let's see. Can Lychee get out of this art? So he does go into Dextorgor, which gets him extra memory from Cool Boy, and by discarding a card, he does get blocker retaliation and gain a memory. Think about it.
And even if the line is like not as great, it's still very good.
Yeah. Discards Oryu to gain a memory.
And this is just so many potential plays. Oh, okay. Going to the Gradimon.
Interesting. So that is the replacement to Dorbigrade in this case.
It seems to be
We
the,
can
yeah.
add one, tuck one, and trash it. And go straight into alpha for 3. Tucks the Oreo and it does de-digivolve a Digimon. So he's sending him back 1 again. So not letting him go into his Examon. This is actually Lychee's actually in a really good spot right now. Now question is, does he have like a Megadeth or something to remove the alpha?
That is strong, and that's like one of the things that you don't, that what Megadeth is just better at right now, because you don't have the consistent Duro Greymon for protection, and it can be quite scary.
Oh, attack security hits a Yuji.
Yeah, and there's that Betamon that we were talking about earlier, where like a good memory blocker can prevent you from building a stack, but when you already have a stack, you're in trouble.
So let's see what's a good move here. What can he do? Well, we know Alphamon can attack, and he does get to restand because of Oryu.
If he puts it underneath it.
No, there's an Oryu
Oh, there's
right
already,
there from
okay. Yeah.
trash.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Does choose to. Oh, he D-Digi. Oh, right. He can tuck something to D-Digivolve, because then he can't block. And then end of attack. Because Greymon can delete a Digimon. It looks like he took a second one. So there are 2 Greymons.
Yeah.
So it deletes, I believe, 5,000 or less, or is it 5 cost or less?
It's a 5 cost or less. Play cost of 5 or less.
So that hits the 2 rookies, and that is oh my!
He's going in.
Yep.
He's like, well, I can't get security attack naturally, so we're gonna get that big old punch in.
That's a Zubagon punch, and it's bigger than everything in the whole deck.
Yeah. That is a punch.
And a Breath of the Gods, so it does not get bounced either. So it hits for 2, suspend UGs to put an Oryu under. Oryu can unsuspend them.
He already did the Oryu, right? So he can.
No, that's a new one.
He put a new one. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, he's going off. He's got the lines. And 3 security. So we can set him to 0 with the cards on board right now.
Yes. So for 2 more,
Ooh,
Davis.
Davis does help a little bit. Getting the new track, and then a Cordramon.
I can't tell which one.
I believe it's Cordramon.
I can't tell which one is which. And he attacks with the Ryuda for the last check.
Ooh.
Hits a Cordramon to draw.
Okay, that is a little bit scary now, because now they do have the, like a card already out. Getting another Grademon.
So here is where I don't know. Oh, great! The Cordramon's a 6 cost, so it's fine.
Yeah, but looks like Examon Adam did just scoop it on up, so we will be going to that game number 2.
Yeah, the extra body says, "All right, I can't set a blocker. I can't do anything." But we're going to game 2. Alphamon Lychee does take game 1, but that was impressive.
Yeah, it really was. Like, even like you had to. I'm gonna say you have to run a couple of clunky option cards at times to get there, but man, that final Zubagon punch, like that's one of, I'm pretty sure, Lychee's are James's favorite cards in this game. He always plays it.
Yes. Yeah, I see him play that every now and then, depending on the deck he's playing. But when he does play it, he's going for it.
I mean, Final Zubagon Punch and something that, you know, attacks twice per turn is deadly.
Extremely. It's plus 3000 DP. Essentially runs over everything in the game, and then gives it blocker, reboot, security attack +1. What more do you want?
Yeah. Not much more.
But here we go. Game 2. Exa versus Alpha. Um, Alpha does inherit. I'm not sure who has a better matchup here, actually.
Again, like most times when I've played Exa, if I'm able to get the Exa established with the good, you know, inheritables, then normally my opponent just can't do nothing.
Yeah, they're really good at locking people down.
Yeah. And sometimes Alpha does take an extra turn or two just to set up so they can go up their line all the way, but I would have to say that Alpha is more consistently going up to their level 6 first.
Yeah. And that is Zubagon Punch and Alphamon to the bottom of the deck.
Digi for 2.
Okay. And will he set up to 30? Or a blue Memboose? That is a Doki Betamon. He's opposite take the counter for the matchup. Dorgora into Greydamon.
And that did get him some good cards.
Yep. Oregon goes straight to hand, and he gets to tuck one under and draw an extra card. That's not terrible at all.
Yeah, the only thing with Cool Boy in this matchup or like this deck is that you don't have like a level 5 to really do the plays with anymore, right?
Yeah, it's all reliant on the level 4.
Only on the level 4s, and that's quite rough.
It is. And if Adam has the perfect cards right here, he can actually remove the body. If he can go into the Exa.
All right.
Oh, there's the Wingdramon.
And going into the Breakdramon.
Interesting.
Boom. Big Breakdramon. Bam. Okay, he does have the X antibody. He does get a draw card for putting a new source underneath there. He's going to play, the Tamer for 3 to pass 1.
Okay, so he put the X antibody there in case he does go into Exa and force him to attack.
Yeah.
And if he does force him to attack, he can Digivolve with the X antibody option and potentially have, I have no idea what it's at, have the Alphamon to Digivolve or something.
Okay, looks like just attacking with the Breakdramon, hitting into a
Yuda, and then suspending the Greydamon in return.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do that much. Like, if he wants to, like, hard play a level 5, which does not seem to be the case. Yeah.
Okay, he moves up the rookie to gain a memory and draw a card. What do you think? This is in a really awkward situation right now,
Sure.
from my view. And Bridgemont does have alternate effects.
Yeah, because you have to attack, but you can just attack into security, right? Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, okay. That's why he attacked first, so he can put the Dorumon in the source to gain the memory.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, he did not have to attack. He doesn't have the inheritables for that for the line, but yeah, being able to de-digivolve there, and then
He's attacking and digivolving into, putting a Oriyamon into source and digivolving into a Oryuken for 3.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I think
Now,
with the big decision point was if he probably wanted to swing into the Breakdramon or if he felt like that was gonna get deleted in security. Right? It was a greedier play, but definitely pays off big time.
yes. So he goes for another swing at security, Wingdramon this time. And he goes for Cool Boy to pass back 1. Oh man, double UG and the Zubagon punch.
Yeah.
But no, Lychee has been extremely impressive this whole match.
Yeah, it's been very, very scary.
Yeah, like he's playing to his outs. He's all I can say is I'm overall impressed by how he's doing and how he's playing around the Examons. Well, not Examon, but like playing around his opponent to not allow him to get Examon out.
Yeah.
There's a blue memory boost now. To pass back turn. Takes a Corgermon. So there's 2 security left. Alright. Breath of the God, he attacks. Stuffing, unsuspend. So attack again, suspend Yuji. Does he have another Oryu? Oh, he does have a second Oryu.
Man.
This would be lethal.
Yep, and it sure is.
And swings for game. Lychee takes the win. Alphamon over Exa.
Yeah, and I would say pretty convincingly. That seemed like it was in his court the entire match.
They are ready. They want this. They want the win.
Well, I meant by time-wise, but yeah, you're right there too. Like that is the timer started. All right, and yeah, so top deck is MetalGaruru. Spoilers, that was one of them, and we'll have to see what this next one opens up with. So with a Demi Vmon, meaning
It can only be one thing, right?
if we've already seen Armor today, I'm done being coy. I'm just gonna show the names. Bam, playing Imperial on the other side.
Yeah, it can only be Imperial. If you're playing the jamming Demi Vmon, it can only be Imperial.
Yeah, and no rookie though is very unfortunate.
Also, it's only a Davis Ken. It's not a Davis to be a memory tamer or to facilitate their deck.
Yep, yeah, you definitely like this is like your third worst opening. Like you don't get a rookie, and even though you have a tamer, it's the tamer that doesn't search and doesn't set you to 3 because this tamer's doing nothing right now.
Oh, there is the rookie.
Yep, there's the Labra.
Just needed 1 extra card.
It's a Sting for 2, passing 2.
Interesting. I did not see a Sting one coming.
Right, and Guru X over there. Into where Guru.
Oh, talk about a perfect stack. You have both rookies, the Gabu and the Gabu X, a Garu and a Garu X. And now you have a Where.
Yep, and going into this round, we have 1 undefeated security control. I didn't check, but no doubt we have some security controls who are XO1 right now. I'd be wouldn't be surprised since they do like to go to time so often. So if that's undefeated to you, then an undefeated, more than one for sure, but definitely one traditionally undefeated.
Yes. And correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure you did not mention any blue flares.
No blue flares. No blue flares. The armor deck that we saw earlier is not undefeated. There's one D-Brigade that's undefeated right now. A couple Blooms. I think a single Mastemon. You have a couple Black War Grays, which one of them I want to cover for sure if they continue to win.
Yeah, for sure. The only interesting thing is, considering how there's no blue flare, the deck that has the best chance. Oh,
Okay.
hits into a Davis.
That does help. Oh, Lovo is good
That
too.
helps a lot.
One less Megadeth though in the security though, so Sean's probably feeling a little bit good about that too.
But yeah, since there's no blue flare, the deck that has the best chance into security control is now Bloomlord, especially if they play Shiva.
Yeah, there's, as far as I know, there was one Crossheart that was, I think they were like 3-0, 4-0 for a bit, but they're currently, they must have been 3-0, yeah, because it's around 5. Yeah, they were 3-0, but they lost their last round. Okay, Imperial. That does get 2 sources out because of the protection there, and then check number 2 is a Betamon doing nothing.
Will you go for 2 more?
Yeah, I mean, next turn's a lot of gas for Imperial, right? Potentially.
Yeah, this is potential lethal here.
Yeah.
2 more checks.
2 more checks. Yeah, but the fact that he's not going into Metal X, or not even going to Metal here, means that okay, that's 2 more sources. Oh, but yeah, you pop the boost though. You have the boost as well, so you don't even have to overcommit. Yeah, if you can just get into Blitz Omni, it's already game 2.
Yep, Blitz Omni or Melga X, either or.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh.
Any Gabumon you want. Choosing the alt art X. Not too surprising.
You always take the pretty one.
You always take the pretty one.
Alright. And then another Mem boost to pass turn. Oh, there's the Melga X. But does he want it anymore? I feel like you don't want it anymore.
No, I mean, if you already have a
X, if you have everything else.
Yeah. Or, sorry, Guru X. But this gets him to 3, and then push up the Pyodramon and get 2 more.
He's at 5.
So this is potentially very scary, especially there's no jamming inheritable, unfortunately.
There's no jamming. There's no DP boost, so he can't attack over it. He has to go into a Imperial.
Yeah, which you can do. We'll just have to see how greedy he gets, because you can get 1 swing for free. This also lets you draw a card.
Is it worth it though?
Oh, okay.
Oh, he just goes straight into Megadeth. Just get rid of it right now. Just not even gonna care. So you can go into security.
It's a little risk, but I think you gotta take it.
Something you have to take the risk here, otherwise there's almost no chance of winning.
Yeah, you're just 2 behind.
Yeah, he gets 1 draw and to spend. And Gobble, he's fine.
That's a little tiny Gobble boy.
I'd do 1 more.
Yeah, if you made it this far,
he needs that push.
Yeah, like it stinks to be in this situation, but like not attacking just means like you don't get them low enough to potentially a third mem boost.
Oh, wow.
But luckily, they can't do anything with that, right?
Yeah, and because it survived, he's able to make more plays.
Yeah, and he's got potential lethal on that board over there. That guy's gonna have jamming as well. He's got as much memory as he wants and as many cards in hand as he wants, but I don't think he can interact with his board.
He can't. I don't think he can either. I think he can climb all the way up to a Mega X here.
I'm fairly certain you're right.
Yeah, he can climb up to a Mega X and give a blocker. That I think that might be enough. But there goes the Ice Wall. That is huge. It means he can't dig for the Ice Wall to guarantee surviving.
And searching here.
Takes the Wear X. Because he can, if he goes all the way up to a Mega X here, he gets a blocker, and chances are he can wear X to bounce the Vmon as well. I think that is very much so worth it.
And I think he's.
I think he's asking
Oh
about
yeah. Yeah, the ruling that we were talking about earlier, where
yeah.
if it was strictly the X, you wouldn't be able to get the memory back, but since it was an X on top of a regular gobble, you would get the memory back.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a sneaky little thing, but it's this game's really weird with how the names work in general on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it is. Oh my goodness, he is going all the way.
Yeah, that's what I mean with 3 members. Like, yeah, go. Why not? Like, just go nuts.
Go nuts. You're right. There's the Wear X that would bounce the
Vmon back.
hand.
And then if you're able to go into, well, you need to have an X antibody underneath it, which isn't, again, he's got half his deck in his hand. He should not.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. It's more so by just devolving, it's now a blocker.
Yeah, but it would get, oh yeah, because you don't have a way to suspend it to get rid of the, that's right. Yeah, if this Pyodramon stays on the board, there's another 5 memory next turn.
Oh yeah. I think it's gonna stay on the board no matter what. And I think setting up a blocker here can solidify the game.
Popping all 3 boosts. Okay, never mind. Like, that is too many. That's too much memory.
It's like there's not enough.
How do I have too much and
Oh, he doesn't. Interesting.
Okay, that is very scary territory.
Yeah, I thought he would just go into Mega X here. It's like, all right, your only out is to Mega Def it right then and there.
So, I mean, Pyodramon swing twice into a Imperialdramon getting the restand, and then like Lobo for game. There's a lot of ways for Imperial to take this. He's just, I'm going to take a decision. Let's go. Let's figure it out.
He has to go for it.
Let's figure out who wins right here.
He definitely should have went the Mega X in my opinion. There it is. Oh, and that's it.
It might be it. It's probably it.
Actually, there's one more way he can win. The question is, does he see it and does he have it?
I know he's got Lobo. So he has to play Lobo and then play Stingmon and then like DNA Digivolve up. Like, that's the only way,
Yeah.
in my mind.
Yeah. The Lobomon has to survive a security check as well.
Yeah, or Lobomon into another Pyodramon and get the restand with the Ken Davis, and also you need a Hammer Spark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we know he's got Loba because he found it with Davis already.
Yeah. So that's 100% happening.
Yeah. This needs to attack and survive. And then if he's got Pyodramon, you can restand it with the Tamer if you also have a Hammer Spark to keep it your turn. And there's not a Hammer Spark, and it doesn't die, and there's not an X antibody. Like,
everything has to line up for him to get this.
Yeah, and that's usually how these Imperial, like, they live and die by the sword. Like, they're just like, can't be afraid. You just got to go for it, and
gotta be fearless.
You do have to be fearless.
And
he's looking fearful, but he's going for it. I would say he's fearless, but he's trying.
I wouldn't say you can see the fear in his eyes, but you can see the fear in his hands.
Yeah. Okay.
Parasaur. That's essentially a Stingmon, okay?
Yep. You still gotta attack with the Lobo, right?
He has to. He has to attack the Lobo because there's not enough hits otherwise.
And see, this is why that swing with Pyodramon earlier in the game was impactful, because, like, if he didn't do that risk, like, he'd be at one more security, and I don't think there'd be any way for that to go off.
Yeah.
I mean, he's deep thinking. See, this is why, like, people are like, oh, aggro decks are real dumb. You just push and see what happens. But sometimes you got these just big decisions you got to try to make. Yeah. And you have to figure out what's the best route to success.
Yep. And which way will get you the win. And there's the swing. It's 6K.
1K too many. Yeah.
I think that sealed it. Unless there's a double Hammer Spark.
It had to be double Hammer Spark into... Yeah, that was it. Oh, he will not show the last security. Oh, so close. Yeah, but definitely playing to your outs. Like, that's...
Yeah, he was.
Without being, like sounding defeatist. Like, that's what Imperialdramon... Like, I think Casey played Imperialdramon exactly how you have to right now. And sometimes you win, and sometimes you just lose to an 8K and a 6K in security, right?
Yeah, and then, of course, the extra memory boost being hit in security was big as well.
Yeah, what hidden potential discovered into Pyodramon would have gotten it. That's like because you can't attack with the Pyodramon or the Para. What's his name?
Parasaur.
Parasaur. Yeah, you just played it this turn, so unfortunately you would not be able to attack with it.
HPD into Pale? Nah. If only. That would be pretty insane. Maybe he was thinking about it.
Where are the restrictions for hidden potential discovered, by the way? Like, is it...
has to be a green Digimon digivolving.
Okay, is the end goal or the... like...
No, the starting has to be the green.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking, like, he couldn't have used HPD for... Yeah, the next time one of your green Digimon digivolves this turn.
Yeah.
So he couldn't have played the Parasaur and then digivolved into... Use hidden potential to reduce the devolution cost on top of the Tamer, right? For several reasons now, because it's not green, it's not a Digimon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, going into game 2. Casey also did have like a little bit of a slow start from not seeing a rookie on that game 1, so this will help him. And yeah, Vmon starting is very good.
Gaining memory when you unsuspend Vmon, I believe.
Yes, yeah, the EX1. And going into the Lydramon. and just playing the Gabu.
That's 100% a telltale that he drew into the Gabu.
Yes. Because you'd almost always want that to be in raising.
Yeah, raising over hard playing it. Actually, at least in comparison to having a Madoki for sure.
Right.
There's the swing into a Melga, EX1 Melga.
That's fine. Like at least you get that out of the way now for something that it matters less for. And unlike armor decks, though, Imperialdramon normally wants that guy to live, but looks like they're thinking. And going into a Sting.
Sting.
No, Sting's only a 4K, but there's only both those other cards are 2Ks. And I mean, you could Hammer Spark into Garuru to really stop the momentum for Imperial.
Unless there's that Garuru.
That is true. That is very troublesome.
That is exactly enough to run over.
Yeah, because it's a 5K to the 4K. You also get to search top 3 for a Tamer.
Or a Gabumon. Let's see. There's a Gabumon. It takes the X.
And Casey's back at square one over there.
Mm-hmm. This is not looking good for Casey.
It sure is not.
And search Gabu. Omni X. Well, so with this we know there's one Kakaitis at the bottom of the deck.
For sure.
I don't think I was gonna say Casey has not seen an XVmon. Next thing you know, 2 XVmon shows up.
Yeah, and for those in chat, Alphamon is still undefeated, so it's currently 5-0.
Oh. Yo, it's Nisha gonna take the win, Alphamon? I would be pretty ecstatic if that does happen. Alphamon taking a win after banless. There's the Gabu X. Oh, all 3 X. Which X do you need?
Yeah, so you need the level 4, the level 5, or the level 6.
Gabu X. It's gonna go up the line. He has two memory left to use though. And the Madoki right there, it's pretty strong. Oh, he's attacking security and then digivolve into a wear X here to send the Vmon back to hand.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll pass turn at 1. And that's another Gabu. Alright, so we've seen 3 X Vmons already. And 2 Stingmons. With Doki there, he can't Hammer Spark. He has to have a Memory Tamer out first. And he can't just slam a Memory Tamer either since that'll pass 3.
And this is an issue that Imperialdramon finds itself in a lot. If you do not have your Tamer and they have a memory blocker out, like it's unless they like gracefully give you 3 memory, which they'll probably never ever do, you're kind of up a creek.
This is an uphill battle.
For sure.
Okay. It goes into a Pale Drama. I've been seeing a lot of Imperial players just go Petriform in the racing area.
Yeah, it's just you're not safe anymore. It's not safe to just have the rookies out and are even just having like a level 4. And most of the time you don't have that perfect stack or your tamer setup. So if we'll see if any tamers get hit here.
Yeah, they just don't have the luxury for it anymore.
With
Alright, 2 Were Garus and 1 X Antibody to the bottom.
nothing with
Hammer
beta.
Spark, but
Yeah.
that does nothing.
It's only 1 check though. Thinking about digivolving on top of the Gabu X. Oh, instead of getting
Gabu into Gabu X instead.
the free cycle back there.
Goes for the swing. He wants to poke damage.
Ooh.
Mega Death.
All right.
That's gonna help a lot.
So you can suspend the Modoki, and then what do you want to get rid of? I guess that is what you want to get rid of.
The stack needs to go.
But that also means that this Petriform in the back can get a lot of value off of drawing, which is unfortunate because it finally has jamming. But
yeah, but he does not get the extra memory from the Labramon.
That's true until he gets rid of the Betamon.
Yeah.
I guess I have to read what Labramon says specifically. If it's the first attack,
it has jamming. Yeah, it has to. It's when attacking. It's always the first attack. Once per turn when attacking.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the first attack. It already tried to trigger. It won't trigger again.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, making sure, because if it was optional, you could say on the first attack you don't, and then on the second attack you do, and you get the memory. But that Betamon's still blocking that memory over there.
Yep. Hitting that Megadeth really changed his plans. And a blue man boost the pass turn.
All right, and either getting a Garuru or Garuru X.
I think he's taking Garuru X. So Casey's most definitely gonna board clear here, right? I don't see why in any world where he doesn't. So does attack into him with Doki.
And deciding on where this second swing's going.
Yep.
And it's gonna just
into
be
the Gabu.
Yeah, not.
He wants to clear.
Which is fine, but not. I don't know. It's just he's just been so behind on memory this entire game. It feels like.
Yeah, he definitely has. Because those securities in his he has left, that would determine whether he wins or loses now.
Yeah, I mean the Megadeth gave him like a shot for it, but
definitely gave him a shot.
Not a great one. Going up to 3 means you can Imperialdramon.
But here's the thing, if you didn't know, Imperialdramon now, you have to bring both blue and green out, otherwise you don't get any.
Is that a newer ruling?
It's a Narada ruling.
Interesting.
Yes.
I
so
was
you have to get
not
both
aware
blue
of that.
and green. You cannot get just one. It's the same with Ginkaku Promote. When you play it, you either get both under it at the source or none.
I was not aware of that. That's very interesting.
Yes. He goes into Davis and passing one back.
Okay, and you have to send me that because obviously the original printing is 1 level 4 lower and or 1 level 4 lower green.
Yes, that was the original printing. Let's see if they have the Rada on deck dev. Actually, they might. Let me take a look. It is Imperialdramon. Starter deck right here. And it's also Aandroidd there. I have to find it.
Yeah.
Once I find it, I can let you know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. It doesn't have to be now. I was very curious because I've seen they obviously had the big errata dump for EX3.
Yeah, that was huge.
But I don't recall seeing it in part of that.
Interesting. Is he?
It looks like he,
Okay,
yeah,
he's swinging over it.
yeah, because you are 9K due to the inheritables, getting no searches and sending Ice Wall back to the bottom of the deck.
He is down to what? And then yeah, blue Membu's the pass back.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I think he went through his whole deck.
I think so too. So Kakai's Breath and X Antibody back to the bottom, getting a Gabu there, and yeah, he's got just like a fat hand.
He has like, oh my goodness, this whole deck has been filtered through. He knows if he has the memory capacity for it, he knows the exact order of every single card in his deck. I definitely do not remember the exact order. I would be impressed if someone's able to do that.
Yeah, not in my. I mean, if I maybe like for like one round or two, I could maybe do it, but like the entire tournament of like, nah, I can't do that.
It's a lot. Stingmon again, so that's the third Stingmon. Is it gonna be another Paildramon? Or would it be a Megadeth? A Megadeth!
Megadeth it is. So that does buy you some time.
That's one extra turn you save yourself.
Say yeah, like Imperialdramon, you do have to kind of rebuild and raising.
Yep.
Going into this round, there were 2 undefeated Bloomlords. I do not know how they're doing now.
I believe one of them finished. Yes, one of them did indeed finish.
Yeah, Corey won on table 3, who we saw on stream a couple times, and the other one also won. So we have 2 going into this next round as well.
This is a heated match.
Yeah, and like this is like where these are like weird turns where like it's just a lot of decision making on like 1 or 2 things because you'd think both these decks would be aggressive, but if you are not aggressive enough and you leave yourself open, you just lose on the next turn. So both are being pretty careful on this back and forth.
Yeah, it's really how safe do you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell the players have been playing relatively safe, or when they can, they play as safe as possible. A boost for second Cool Boy. There's the X antibody he was looking for, or one of them. I think he was looking for the Garu X antibody.
Mm-hmm.
And then a Memboost, pass back 3.
Or I think it's oh yeah, it's a mem boost. Okay, yeah, seeing just only
And
mem
there's
boost.
the Garu X that he was looking for this whole. Oh, he takes the wear. Okay. Does it mean he has one already, or I think that was the last Wear Garu promo because we did see two get bot decked and one was used earlier.
Yeah.
There was one, but they had to go.
Yeah, they couldn't. There's no yeah. No, there's one Digimon in the entire tournament, and they were gonzo, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right.
All right, and thinking here, I mean, you do have the memory, kind of. It's the wrong one on there, so you'd have to be able to, I don't know, Hammer Spark, or you could Lobomon. Lobomon could be the play. It is. All right, Lobo for 2. And man, even with all of that, I feel like you have to. He's just deciding not to go in for this turn, which means you still don't have any jamming on this Imperialdramon. You do get 2 swings if you want to, and you can Imperialdramon out, but then you're really just
I don't think
saying,
that's enough.
yeah, you're really just leaning on that security.
Yeah. First check Spark.
Your turn is now my turn.
Yo, oh my. And now my turn is.
Yeah.
He's about to pop off, right?
They could. Again, nothing. There's no protection against Megadeth.
It looks like there's only 10 cards left in the deck.
And we know what like half of them are. There's like an X antibody, there's a Kikaitis Breath, there's an Ice Wall left in there.
There's the Garu X.
Okay, drawing
2 more
2,
draws.
gaining 2 more memory.
Oh my.
What a very cool boy. Right, there's the promo. Yeah, you have at least 8 in hand. Making sure, but
17 cards. So the level 6 is actually free right now.
3 more cards and you gain memory.
My goodness.
I mean, all this work for it to die to the first check to Megadeth. Crazy.
Right? First check negative.
Oh no, looks like he's being safe.
He's just doing a double check right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, definitely enough to gain. Wait for it to be free, essentially.
Yeah. I think he's gonna remove the body. Yep. He's just gonna swing and remove the body right away.
Yep, with the X.
Yeah.
And then if he has Omni X in hand, which I mean, how could you not at this point in the game, right?
He doesn't. It's 2 checks right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Because the +1 inheritable.
Yep. 1, 2.
Oh,
that's the HPD.
He does run it, but that will be it.
That would be game. Belga takes the win, but that was a grind.
Mm-hmm. So it is Brian versus Camisole, and I'm actually not.
Camcel is actually his mat says it right there.
Oh yeah, that makes it way easier, huh? I believe it's only Camso, so I will respect that. And no, okay, they're playing D-Brigade. I hope that's not a surprise for anyone after
seeing
just the first turn.
Commandermon there.
Yeah. And then our opponent here for us is Brian. And they are playing a, well, I'll wait a moment. I'll wait a moment for that. Wait one moment. Okay, Agu could be anything. Cool Boy could be anything. Okay, there's could be, so it's either Black War Gray or War X. I'll let you guys decide until we see confirmation one or the other. I'll put the rest though. All right, and then
Gray X.
Gray X. Yeah, it still could be either. All right, seeing a metal gray. Okay, it's Black War Gray. You found us out.
Yeah.
That's
this will tell you it's Black War Gray.
Yes, it is. All right, playing 2 Commandramons, passing only 2. And that 2 cost Commandramon is probably like one of the best, like the second best one in the game, because there's the one that with the on deletion that gets the cycle, but the 2 cost for 3 is very good.
Yeah. It's definitely, to me, like you said, it's the second best one. It's being able to cycle for the absolute best one.
Yeah.
And then this one, cheap to play on 3K. The other, sure, there's 0 to Digivolve, but they only get played if it comes out from the cycling Commandramon.
Yeah. Orange Chikurimon in back and attacking with Commandramon. All right, it does trade there, and then going down to just 2 security there for Brian.
They're really going in.
Oh man,
Commandramon doing what Commandramon does best.
3 of those 2 cost rookies. That is absurd. And again, choking Brian to just 1 memory.
Oh my goodness.
All right, that does get 1 more memory, so you could do the blocker Greymon into something else to get that. Oh, we do see a Dorbick as well right there.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of the Dorbicks lately.
Yeah, it's just happens to be like most of these cards count for its requirements for the Digicross, and so I would say end of the game, Black War Greymon normally has like a lot of cards in hand and not a lot of things on board. Like if you get board wipe, you have a hard time recovering. So that could definitely have it go back to your way. And there is the Blocker Gray with the War Gray X on top of it as well. Getting a lot of cycle and now officially having a blocker. So you're not immediately dead on field, but you're close. If there's a Grumblemon in hand, you just lose right here.
All right, moment of truth.
All right, Cool Boy. Finding nothing.
Cool Boy hit whiffs.
Attacking with Commandramon. Cool Boy again.
Gray X.
And I don't know how many Commandramons are in that trash. I don't think enough to get it for free. But yeah, obviously.
I don't think it's enough either.
Obviously blocking here.
So he has to have a Grumble.
He sure does.
He has.
All right, that is 5 minutes deep. Game 2, baby.
That was so fast.
Yeah, that is so good. Yeah, D-Brigade sometimes just hits your curve. And that's what I'm saying. Like with those 2 cost rookies, being able to play 2 and again just leave only 1 memory open for Brian is deadly. Very, very deadly. And I don't really know what would be the adjustment here for Brian either. Like he just Camcel's deck just said, I want to win game 1, and that is exactly what it did.
So I'm pushing in, and if I have it, I have it. If I don't, that's it.
Yep.
He clearly showed 0 fear in his eyes
For sure.
he swung everything in. Yeah, I can see Commandron potentially winning the whole thing at the rate it's going.
Yeah, at least this game.
Yeah.
I think this is a weird game because normally Black War Gray takes a little bit time to set up, but if you do set up, you do get a lot of defensive options and ways for those little rookies to not be able to swing in because you make a lot of blockers.
Yeah.
But that is not what happened. And again,
Yeah.
the cool boy whiffing, very unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to get those blockers set up. He needs to get the Metal Greymon so he can start attacking into unsuspended Commandramons and just start going in from there.
Yeah.
I memory choked again. Aandroidd X.
Get the Gaiomon.
Right. And seen that DefX earlier. Now it's forcing Brian to play around the DefX as well when possible.
And I think he's just confirming which art of the Greymon. I believe that's Starter Deck 1, Security Attack +1 Inheritable Greymon, right?
I thought that was a DP plus Greymon from the set.
The one that Digivolves
is
for cheaper?
No, though. It's a really old Greymon.
Okay.
From BT1, I believe.
Oh, that just gets a +2k boost no matter what,
Yes.
as long as it's a Greymon? Okay.
It's this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP.
Okay, no matter what.
Yeah. It looked like it.
I saw that it was 4k. Surely if I search Greymon, there's only going to be a couple options that pop up, right?
Surely.
Yeah, I think yes, you were correct. Yeah, it is the BT1. It gets +2k.
There's. Oh, he's going in. 3 security left. And that commander on being 5k, it's huge. Can't attack over it.
Yeah, 5k is quite a bit. Like at least like for level 4 levels for the deck, it's pretty much bigger than any level 4 that this deck has besides the X Anti or Gray.
Mm-hmm. Right. He needs to get around it, otherwise this might be it.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay.
that helps a little bit, but like it doesn't.
That
It gets rid of the blocker.
It does remove one body, so there is no lethal this turn.
Okay, that one gets deleted. This one got deleted.
Commander 1 goes to hand. Oh. Is he gonna do it? Oh, he don't. Well, he dropped the Darktraban right here. He does not. He Iron Fist Onslaught. Give him 5. So removing the body here isn't it's great, it's nice. But giving him so much memory to rebuild while there's nothing on your own board it does mm, doesn't really do anything. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
all you're doing is letting your opponent set up now.
Yeah. And again,
But
this is like why I think Dorbick's been added to it as well, just because you do get the chance to, like if you have this fat hand, you could play a Dorbick for pretty free and then get your level 6 established.
and then go into Omni X and just sit on it.
It looks like choosing to red mem boost. It looks like
That's a Dorbick,
a
Agu X,
and a
Gray
Gray
X.
X. Yeah, all of them super good choices. Agu X, obviously with the Agumon out, is already pretty strong.
Yeah, I think Agu X would be my choice. Oh,
But
takes
going
the
the
Gray X.
Gray X, that does add protection. So if you have a Greymon already in your hand, you can just go up the chain still. Yep, so
It does. As the blocker Greymon, which is your favorite one in this matchup.
yeah, probably the best one for you. Get the memory back, and then you get to draw one, and then you can Metal Gray here for 4, and it's just passing 3 to your opponent, because which they would get anyways with the Izzy.
Yep. This is probably one of the better times to go into the Metal Gray without for most memory efficiency. It goes into alt areas. I like the Metal Gray more because since alt areas you can delete 5,000 or less when you're digivolving.
I'm just looking at these other matchups that we have for you guys. So table 1 is Alpha versus Melga. Table 2 is, I think it's a Bloom mirror match. So one's going to be undefeated going into this next round. We have Grandis for security control on table 3. We have Melga versus Yellow Hybrid on table 4, and then this game of Black War Gray versus D-Brigade.
This is
Yeah, now you force the decision. Do you want to take the damage or Cool Boy, which is more advantage?
I think taking damage is fine because you're protected anyway. And that is a Ragnar, if anyone wonders. He goes into Death X by digivolving and then just deleting
that is
the body.
Probably game.
That is one way to get around it.
That is very, very rough.
Yeah. So he essentially has 10 memories to play with, including the 2 memory boosts.
Yeah. But again, without having anything established on board, you're having a really rough time.
And honestly, more likely than not, there's probably a Grumblemon in the hand.
And that Cool Boy should not be suspended, right?
It should not be suspended.
Okay. Okay, just saying, you know what? Here's 10. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Another one. Getting the Gaiomon.
Gaio.
Okay, there's almost definitely something that can be done. I don't know what it is, but definitely something. Okay, Greymon for 6. Okay.
Greymon X.
Get 3 back.
Gains 3 back.
And drawing 3. Okay, you could Metal Gray here, get rid of the Death X, and then you could also Dorbick, I believe, to get rid of the.
Oh, I see what he's gonna do.
Okay.
Because he can go into Metal Gray, like you said, to get rid of FX, and then he can go into Blackwood Gray to get rid of the Tamer.
Mm-hmm.
And Blackwood Gray can block twice because once you delete a Digimon, you can unsuspend.
Yeah, and you could just go into straight Gaiomon as well. But it looks like
But the thing is, Gallantmon cannot attack.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. Yes, because he did just. I'm never used to seeing like a level 6 stack like that not being able to attack because they. Okay, just a free Digivolve there for some cycle. Also, I believe Table 2 just finished the Bloomlord Mirror. No surprise, Bloomlord won. And we'll figure out which one is the. Got it.
There's the Blackwood Greymon.
Yeah.
That will remove the Izzy.
Yeah. And now you technically have 2 blocks with this, which
he cannot attack.
He cannot attack. Yeah. I think he's figured that out.
Yeah.
You could also, if they're playing Omni X Antibody, the old one, you would be able to prevent 2 attacks with this. You would not be able to have blocker anymore because you don't have a red source, a red Digimon out.
Yeah.
But
this is fine. Because Blackwood Greymon is essentially a double blocker.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many Commandramons are in.
Oh, I think he might be doing Dorb. He is. Oh yeah. Okay, love this.
3, 4,
Oh, you can give your Dorbick blocker as well. Man, what a cool add to this deck.
Oh, that's actually really cool. That is really cool. Let me read Dorbickmon real quick.
Yeah. So
Dorbickmon on play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 DP or less. For each card with Dragon, Sar, or Ceratopsian in one of its traits in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, add 2,000 to the maximum DP you can choose.
So it's 13,000. Yeah.
Yes.
So now another blocker, and he's got another level 6 underneath there, right?
Yes.
And it looks like the establishment. This is why Dorbick is such a good add for a deck like this, being able to, hard play.
Oh. Iron Fist, the Onslaught.
Are they both 12Ks?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Oh no! It hits the metal. It hits the Blackwood Gray. It does not hit the Dorbick because the Blackwood Gray is 15. Oh wait, it hits the lowest DP, so it hits the Dorbick.
Yeah.
I flipped it around.
Okay.
Flipped it around. We all know what I meant.
Yeah, and the Dorbick did have like protection, but his name wasn't right, so it didn't get it. Because I think it had the War Gray X underneath it, or the Greymon X underneath it.
Yeah, it had to be specifically a Greymon name or Omnimon name.
Okay, gaining 3 more memory. Drawing 3 more cards.
Oof.
It's the highest play cost, which okay, that's right. So
play cost.
Yeah. Dorbick's 13, and I believe Blackwood Gray is 12.
Oh my goodness, he's about to deck out. Oh, what happened to the lights?
They're gone. All right.
Oh, they're back.
Okay. No motion detected.
He said, "Lights out."
Okay, Greymon for 2.
He's definitely in an extremely tough spot because he has to hit that security eventually, and when he does, he has to make sure he doesn't. It has to be hope that he doesn't hit anything. If he hits something, that's it.
100%. Metal Gray.
Hmm.
I will say, like, Brian's list is super teched out. There's a lot of, like, the win rate 60%, Dorbick into it, just being able to get those, like, really big stacks for free off it. It's very strong.
Yeah. Black or gray, passing turn.
And this one does not have blocker. And the other one does have 2 level 5s underneath it. So that is nice. So it has like 2 layers of protection.
Yeah, he's also sitting on these black or grays with their protection and
And just pass into 1.
metal gray ones.
Yeah, because you kind of have to start swinging eventually, right? But
yeah,
the both of these have the Metal Greymon that lets you attack into things. So like you're even dissuaded as Camsail as to to anything really.
Yeah. But there is a play here. I'm just not sure whether he'll do it or not. Of course.
Yeah, if you want like max damage, you attack with the blocker Black War Gray. And then you attack with the other one over the Commandramon. Both restand. And then you attack again.
Actually, you attack with the. It's the other way around. Actually, you attack the one the attack the
Oh yeah.
attack with the one that has secure attack +1.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought. My mouth could not keep up. But yeah, attacking for 2 damage, then hit the Commandramon. Then I actually would not hit for 2 damage again.
Oh man. All right. So for 2, but then you get to not many cards left in deck. You got to be careful.
Oh,
he's
he's going for it.
You are feeling very confident. All right, this does
3 checks.
3 checks, yeah. 1, 2. Oh, D-Digivolve.
It stops right there.
Yeah. Oh, he's.
Which one? Oh, he. Okay, so it hits 1 more.
Yeah, because the other one would have been turn over. So now. Now what though?
I don't know.
I definitely think you should have gotten more value off of attacking with the Black War Greymon first into security, and then attacking over the Commandramon. That just means 1 more swing.
Yes. Because then he actually has lethal.
Yeah, and I think he's just like, I can't win. Oh, Death X in there. Also foils some plans, but...
The FX would have stopped it as well.
Terriermon is quite a tough spot for you. Now, if you get into, or you're probably going to have a hard time getting rid of it with Bloomlord outside of the Hydramon effect, right?
Yeah, it's really just Hydramon if you can get it out. Outside of Hydramon, the only other way would be to suspend Alpha.
Yes.
Suspend Alpha and attack over it.
Which you'd have to tie, you'd have to have 4 cards suspended, and then to beat it, you'd have to have 6.
And that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of cards.
Not easy to get. Nowhere near easy to get. There is another way. And to attack over it would be 4, but you need a Palmon under it for the extra boost.
And we do see that Corey does run that Palmon, so that is something possible. I think it's on board right now.
Speaking of the devil, right?
All right, so nothing too absurd yet. We did see getting to the Ajatar pretty early, which is quite nice.
And Lychee does have the Oriumon in the trash pretty early as well.
Yeah, that's very strong for being able to get your end of attack trigger. And I mean, the Alphamon from BT9 does let you just put it underneath it for free.
Yeah.
Looks like there might be. Are they thinking, or is it like a judge call? Looks like there's a judge call of sorts going on already.
Already? Whew.
No, looks like they're just thinking. I saw the
Oh,
judge
okay.
enter the chat, so I was curious, and they weren't doing anything for a
Okay.
minute.
It's stream judge, I guess.
Yes. Oh, there's that Shivamon. Obviously not as
pretty early.
Yeah, very very early. I don't think as impactful in this matchup as like a Beelstar perhaps, but
No, we saw the life of tyrants slowly flowing out.
all right, playing the Tamer, getting the rookie.
Memory tamer.
Yep, you will start with 3 memory return, and you do have to trash top card of security, which is
Alpha.
Alpha. You know, there is a world, I don't want to say it outright, that the Shiva just wins you the game. It's already done 2 damage. It's threatening to do a 3rd damage. And I don't think there's a really good way to get it off the board for James right now.
Yeah. Actually, no. There's a way.
Oh, through retaliation?
Dex Dorugora. Right here. Right now. Or, just kidding.
That is Grademon.
Oh. Does get extra memory and get a draw off of it. He cannot use options.
You cannot, including X antibody.
Yep.
Oh, you cannot.
He cannot use it.
You cannot use it.
There is a judge there, but he's gonna call him out.
There is a judge. Yep, I think.
Judge is called.
Yep, Shiva. Yep. Again, we see Shiva very rarely. Even in like I'd say its heyday, Shiva was barely used.
Yeah. Look at it, the damage it's doing now. It's doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, double hit. But here we go, moment of truth. He does gain an extra memory from an Aandroidd as well, so he's constantly getting value.
And
does he have a Bloomlord? The Bloomlord makes a potential game. Speak of the devil.
There it is. Yep, so you can Bloomlord on top of the Ajatar. You suspend the...
He's rather than go for game, he's just gonna clear board and pierce.
Yep, set up. So he's gonna rest the Shivamon, get the 3 back, and 1 from the Ajatar.
No, he only gets 2 + 1.
Oh, that's right, because it's on big double Ajatars though, so you're fine.
Oh, no, he used 1 Ajatar already.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless,
But
one memory
way,
will not break this game. Yeah,
it's not gonna break it, especially at that point where your entire security is gone and you have no board.
Yeah, we are in game 2 already.
That was very well played.
Yeah, and that is just like, Shiva on paper looks like a very good card. In situations like this where you're just able to, that did like 3-4 damage almost. In this,
all by itself.
It was very very strong.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think what could James do. Like he obviously didn't see his tamers very early, which definitely helps this matchup, and definitely helps you. Like no Cool Boys. Cool Boy is just such a good card for this deck, especially that you do need to see it.
Yeah, you need Cool Boy, you need Yuji. Like the more tamers you have, the better it is. Sure. However, it takes so long to set those tamer up.
Yeah.
It's not like before where only all you need is 2 tamer and you're able to get the full stack at an OTK. Now you even if you have it, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, and also, so on turn 3, or it's not turn 3, on table 3, we do have Kamso, who we saw last match, or last round with the D-Brigade, playing against Vincent Liu on Mastamon, so that is the pair down for us. And then also on table 2, we have Giovanni versus Chris, where they are playing Melga and Security Control, respectively, as well. All right. And just playing the Weedmon for 4. Not a very strong play. Right, finds that cool boy. You're able to get a rookie off it. Thank goodness that like the Alphamon line doesn't have like an X antibody of their version of their rookies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a rookie that can digivolve on top of another rookie. That'd be so good.
That's way too much.
Yeah.
That'd be way too strong. Like at that point, you don't even need your level 5s anymore, level 4s. It's well, you still need them, but like the amount of filtering you have is it's immense.
Mm-hmm. All right, and there's the Mimi.
So right here, this is the best chance for Lychee to get around this Mimi. Just start hitting him now. Start getting rid of the body, because he has no Mimi value. He gets the extra draw. If you can remove the body, he's stopping the lower 6, the early level 6.
Yeah. All right, cool boy there. Gets the double hit. That's nice.
That's really nice.
Going into the level 4, into the Dex version of it, getting 2 memory back, and drawing 2 cards.
There's so much draw.
Yeah, this is what this deck is known for.
And gets another memory off of it from discarding. He's now at 3.
Yeah, which means that it's not going to be too terribly difficult to digivolve again up to a level 5 and probably hit over that Blossom. But oh, looks like it's a little bit too difficult. Oh, there's
the
grade.
Yep.
A little bit too late, but
he does have the X antibody option.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
He gets a draw off the Dorbigon.
All right, so you get to attack, and then you get to digivolve into the grade.
The grade one.
Yeah. And tucking another one under to gain a memory.
Alpha to hand, Greymon to trash, and Greymon to the bottom. And then he'll go to 3. So I feel like he did that in case it hit into a Dorumon,
Mm-hmm.
and then you put a Dorumon under to keep turn as well.
Yeah, that's true. He's going for the super, good luck play, but just another Weedmon. So just no rookies in Corey's hand, and probably just, to me, just means like, there has to be at least 1 or 2 in that security, which is always good to see.
Yeah. But that's a big stack there.
Yeah, especially it's just a level 5.
Yeah.
Another one. You gain, 2 memory?
Gain 2 memory. He does get a draw. And now X antibody digivolve into Alpha.
Yeah, unfortunately, at least unfortunate for James, you don't have any level 5. Oh man, he's gonna need a new table soon. He is.
My goodness. I find this very funny.
Yeah.
With how much How many cards are in that stack?
Oh, and there is the you get. Oh, he's just conceding. You know what? Let's go
Like,
to
let's just go. Let's
yeah.
just
There's.
save some time.
I'm gonna save you some room on your desk. All right. Let's
Yeah,
spend. Man, it's 13 minutes. We're on game 3 already. That's absurd.
yeah. Let's save both of us
Yeah, the
our
trouble.
sanity
Yeah,
of
yeah,
what we have to see.
yeah. I mean, there is the like the tilt, mechanic as well.
Yeah,
Where Corey, if I was Corey, I would be very upset. Like, why am I not seeing my rookies? Why am I not able to do the thing that my deck's able to do and wants to do? Meanwhile, across the digital barrier is just like 10 Digimon worth of a stack, and
that, like so much in that. Like if that entire stack, right? Um, if you're able to go into, let's say, a Ragnar with that stack,
oh
that
yeah,
could be your entire security.
I don't
That's all of it, maybe.
I don't know what's
No,
in
not all
that
of it,
deck,
but
but I would not put it past Lychee to sneak one in there because he makes those real
just
big ones.
yeah, it's just for the spice, you know. That would be pretty insane.
Yeah, very very good. I don't think he's running it. I know he's trying to run it in his Dorbick that he's playing a couple weeks ago, but yeah, I don't think he's playing this one. But if he is, respect.
Full respect.
All right, probably one of the best openers for the deck, if not the best opener for this match so far.
Yeah. Like either a UG or a cool boy follow up by a rookie is one of your favorite.
Very strong, and but we do see rookies on the other side of the board too, so that is very strong as well. Who would have thought rookies are good?
Yep.
And
Rookies are the start of everything.
and based on this Palma being played, I think you simply have too many rookies now. You are in a good spot.
You can't say too many rookies. I mean, look at Rookie Rush.
That's fair. Yeah, there's even games where Rookie Rush is like, man, I want one more rookie. I would have won. Like, really?
I know.
Really?
There's not enough. Oh, a double hit. That does get him a UG and XNT. It opts with a level 4 and not Oryukin. Aandroidd to pass turn.
Hitting a
Poke damage.
Yeah, Palmu, little poke. Going into the death, or the Dex one, unfortunately, and having to pass 2 there. And waiting. And starting to push up.
Is he going for it? It's the time.
It seems like using the effect to play a rookie, which ends up being another Palmon, which gets its effect. Look top 4. Still no Bloomlord, at least off these Palmons. So we haven't seen any level 6s in this day. We haven't seen a Hydra either. Getting the Weedmon.
Yeah.
Okay, attacking with the Palmon. Ooh, a cool boy. All right, if you were missing out on a rookie or an Alphamon, you get to get it now. Choosing the alpha. Green Memboost for 3. All right, there's those level 6s.
All right, he found his level 6s. He's gonna start. doing work with it maybe.
Yeah, and so it's really, do you want to be aggressive with Bloomlord? Like, and that seems to be the choice, because Hydra, if you know, James is able to establish their stack and go up their chain, they are in a really good spot. You're gonna have a hard time removing that without a Hydra.
Yeah, because right here he has to remove the Agitar before he goes off. He waits one more turn, the Agitar is gonna turn into like a Bloomlord or turn into a Hydra, anything.
Yeah. Now you have ways to keep it your turn with, if you have the Dorumon to put underneath and gain the memory.
He has one as the rookie right now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you can grade Mon and put something under, then it will be enough. All right, he does hit something that he can put under. Um,
And
what will he?
deciding to be.
I believe Greymon is 7,000 base or is 8.
He is 8k base, so he should be able to swing over the Agitar.
Yeah.
And then
So just,
if you alpha, you can get rid of one of the rookies.
X antibody option.
Love to see it. And going into
Oryu.
Oryu. Okay.
That would delete one as well. James is definitely not in the best spot right now, Lychee. But the same can be said for Corey here. He has his rookie. He has his level 6 now. But does he have the line to go back up to remake the 4s and the 5s?
Yeah, and a situation like this is why I would be tempted to have gone that Hydra instead, right? Because again, like this huge stack on the other side of the board, I don't really have a good way to get rid of it besides getting that Hydra. But he could have one in hand. We don't know that.
Definitely do not.
But you would definitely like to have one.
Oh, it looks like he's missing 5s. Oh, or not.
Attack Palmon.
Digizorb.
Or not attack. Yeah, sorry, just Digizorb. Man, I get tricked by green so much, especially without hearing what the players say. Like so many times they suspend their Agitar. I'm like, are they attacking with it? And then it just comes down. Like, but then when they do attack with Agitar, I'm like, oh, so taken aback. All right, well that.
All right, he 14k crash.
I think that's a trade you're comfortable with taking.
Yeah, especially since you memory choke right after.
Yep, agreed. So just at 1.
We're all back to step 1.
All right, and back to 1.
Back to where we began.
And it's force carry to 4. And we'll have to see.
But this is a game 3 too. Like
game 3 is
both
taking.
players going back and forth.
Game 3 is taking longer than game 1s and 2 combined.
It definitely has.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both like, like, oh, just, feeling out the matchup, seeing how they feel, and then they're just like, they're in it now. All right, Sunflower. Then you are able to suspend to play probably another level 4 if they have it that meets the requirements for it. Just the Palmon. Leechy's back at 1, but they're able to push up and then go to 2. And then if they Cool Boy on top of a level 4 X antibody, you get to gain another memory back.
Yeah, it's still a lot of setup required. But it's will you do it now or you wait? Does he have more tamers to play? It's just so much to think about.
I mean that Blossom is so tempting to, or not Blossom, the Sunflower is so tempting to attack over, right?
It definitely is. But the problem is if you bring it out now, and then they go into a Hydra, there goes your whole stack again.
All right, and then choosing to be a little bit, held back, playing another Cool Boy, passing the 1, keeping it in raising.
He decides that he needs another turn instead of right now.
And thinking.
Okay. Red veggie, interesting.
Oh, Santi.
Sama.
And that can suspend tamers, which is pretty impactful, and choke it back to 1. So essentially,
oh, he sent it right back to him at 1. Oh my goodness.
That's what, 3 turns in a row? We've passed back 1.
Yeah, it just one. It's only once.
Oh
no!
No! Oh no!
Not like this.
Not like this.
Oh no! Not like this.
All right, Judge is here. Here, we're gonna hide the cams real quick. If this is first disconnect of the day, you get a warning.
It also depends on how long it was.
Yeah, it was under a minute, 100%. Judge is here. Judge will probably make a ruling if they're good to keep going or not. And yep, looks like they're fine.
All right, they're going.
Yep. They're back. There's a judge watching this game. They ruled that no.
It was quick enough.
No penalty, yeah.
Yeah, it was ruled that it was quick enough that there wasn't a penalty. A warning was given.
Or maybe not. I'm not sure. We'll have to see if anything changes. Yeah.
It really depends on how long it was.
It was definitely under a minute. I don't 100% remember what the rules
He
were.
is back. Is it?
Yeah, it looks like we are a-okay. So hidden potential on the Cherrymon to then go into the Bloomlord, which lets you suspend the Sunflower, which means you get the 3 memory back from there. Yeah, I think that interaction in general just means that hidden potential discovery needs to go.
Yeah. So that's 2 checks?
2 checks, yeah. A final Zubagon punch and an alpha.
But there's no X antibody, so it only goes to hand.
Okay. And yeah, but just drawn 2. Seems nice.
Yep, draw 2 from security.
And then Mimi, okay. The The memory choke is gone. We were there.
There's no more choking. Now it's like, all right, my turn to clap back. Oh man, a triple cool boy. Go up to 5.
Yeah, it must be nice. And I think this is like part of the reason why James is just so good with Alphamon. Like he's so patient for finding out what lines he wants to take. Like if I was playing this deck, I definitely would have tried to go up the line a turn or two ago. But this is looking like 100% the right play.
He's very patient. Greydmon.
Yeah, we see another one. 1, 2, 3.
Whiff! They all get trashed.
No, that is very unfortunate. Okay.
There's the X antibody. He still gets the extra draw off of it.
But do you have Doru underneath there?
No, so he doesn't get the extra memory.
That's right. Okay. I mean,
but he has just enough to keep turn.
Yeah, luckily it wasn't dependent on that for him, but yeah. Very scary. And we do know like he's got the big punch in hand also.
Yeah.
But you'd probably wait for maybe a bigger defense play for that.
So this is the real question now. Yeah, I was saying I'm not sure if hitting the Bloomlord DDJ on the Bloomlord would be the right idea because of it does have a Cherrymon to redirect.
Yeah. And looks like okay, yeah. And I believe there's an inheritable that gets rid of the other one. And then we go into the Uruken for 3, and then you get rid of all your least favorite sources. Go back to 3.
6.
You're able to get rid of that Bloomlord as well. Doru. Yeah.
Set back up again. Oh my goodness. And a Doru going to pass
not even
turn.
deciding to attack. Interesting.
Yeah, I thought he would attack one more time first. Just get a little poke, you know?
No, he didn't forget the D-Digivolve. He hit something smaller with the D-Digivolve.
Yeah, he Digivolve on the small attacks.
Yeah. The no attack is a little interesting to me. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't do that.
Same. I thought he would hit one more time first. And then
like what are you afraid of in that security that you wouldn't have to face anyways?
Nothing. Like just nothing I can think of. I guess the worst would be a mem boost to give him more memory. But
Maybe he had one anyways, so
he's definitely making a full stack next turn. So Lee has to take a win here. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure the stack's gone.
and I could see like he wants to set up like a final Zubagon punch.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he's going for.
And maybe Breath of the Gods to like make sure that he's like super safe. That's actually probably it, because he can do.
That might be.
He can do Breath of the Gods into final Zubagon punch, and now he's pretty safe.
He's very safe. He can't hit into Grand Soul either.
Yeah, Grendel Soul. Yep. And then end of attack again, go into another Yun, and that is it. Whew.
And this is it.
Dang.
He played around his outs. He knew.
Yeah, he was very safe, and he paid off where he knew that he had his big OTK the next turn, which he loves to do those OTKs, and he was able to get that.
It was very patient what he did there.
All right, we have the expected suspects here. We do have Chris Sock on Security Control and also James on Alphamon. And something I will say for a Security Control player, Chris plays pretty fast. Like he's been able to crank out some best of 3 games, and
Yeah.
and get them 2-1 or even get some games 2-0 as well. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Yeah, he has been finishing his matches. It's not like he's winning one game and that's it. He's finishing a full match.
Yeah.
2-0, 2-1.
Yeah, and
It's
already
not a lot of
starting.
people do that.
I don't know if the clock is going. Yeah, okay, definitely starting. And we have we do have a prediction in chat of you guys, what you guys think will win this.
Right off the bat, Salomon into a Magna.
And Cool Boy, not too bad.
I love this prediction. It looks like a lot of Alphamon fans or how's that? What would be the best way to say
Oh
it?
man, this is it's 98% to 4. Or okay, people were bidding for security control for those free channel points if it wins. But yeah, I don't know if it's just a prediction of what you guys think is gonna win or what you guys just in your hearts want to win.
I think it might be a combination of both.
Yes, yeah, I believe so as well. And that is the level 4 right there. It's not obvious.
Oh, it hits right into a memory tamer.
All right, going into the grade. Oh, deciding to put. Okay, probably not off the effect, but like either or you could just put it underneath it if you wanted. But
yeah.
Attacking in, going into Alphamon, and you do have to do the effect first. Yeah. Oh, is that the one of? We've seen it today.
There it is.
And
he's attacking and digivolving into the alpha. And alpha
and
tuck
just
something in.
Putting another material.
End of attack would pop the Salomon as well.
Ah, true. That is true. Okay, hitting into a bushy.
But I don't think the Alphamon is going to stay too much longer.
Probably not. Nope, that is a Wyvern's Breath there.
Wyvern, yep. So it'll be 7 cost, go to 6.
And as this prediction ends, it is it rounded out more 60-40, so 27.2k points to 18.4, and obviously it's someone can just dump all their points, right? It's not I would say a 1-to-1, but it looks like more the people who have more money want the alpha to win.
Yeah, I've got to put my votes in, but you guys don't need to know why I voted.
Yeah, you got that commentator's curse. We can't. You'd be swaying the result.
Yeah, you guys don't need to know.
Until the end, you're like, oh, that's who I thought was gonna win.
Yeah. Everyone I voted on so far except one match, lost.
Here's another Mimi.
Another Mimi. Oh my goodness.
And then Flame Hell Scythe to get rid of whichever rookie he wants. Probably the one with the inheritable skill. And going to the Mother Magna, going up to, I believe, 7.
Whew.
And then he got to draw a card off the Viximon?
The Vixie.
Yeah, the Digi-Egg.
This is there's a lot going on right now.
Okay, going into Another grade. Getting a mem back and a card draw.
It does attack. Avenge Kid.
All right.
Edge Swords Laser.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
there goes the board.
technically does, yeah.
Yeah.
And just a hard pass. Yeah, not looking super great for James on this first game already.
Yeah.
And
Alphamon takes a very long time to set up, and to go for the push, it's not exactly safe.
yeah, and like the Alphamon doesn't have like super scary security either, so you're kind of safe to poke with this Magna, and it's survived already. I don't think it's too outrageous. Okay, that Bushy died pretty hard, but you've got 2 swings now, 3 swings this next turn. You have game on board right now.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that is super scary. If all of his games were like this, I could understand why Chris has yet to go into a draw yet with security control.
He's getting everything he needs. He's getting his tamers, he's getting recovery, he's getting the option removal.
Yeah. Oh, this is not it. And thinking, I don't know, man. With 1 memory, 3 attacks on the other side, and your Alphamon, I can't like what I guess like a Breath of the Gods or perhaps an Alphamon secret rare insecurity can prevent like you losing. But we'll have to see what's in that security. All right, raising up the Salmon. Okay, just a rookie in there. Another attack. And it is, yeah, that is it.
Yeah, he's a blocker though.
Oh, that is true.
That is a blocker.
That is a blocker. Okay. Yeah, that art always gets me. I'm always thinking it's a Doru. And no doubt in my mind that there is a way to remove it this turn, but it's just how much memory are you giving your opponent for doing so? A Holy Wave.
Or
just passing 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't swing the Solo first, because you could just then, if they decide to block it, attack over.
Yeah.
But not the case.
There's the grade 1. Let's gain the 1 memory. Alright.
Gotcha. He valued the draw over clearing the board, it seemed.
Yeah.
Another blocker there, so you are not out of luck yet. Oh, another rookie.
But can he get through all those security while keeping enough blockers on board consistently?
That is definitely going to be the decision there, because there's what I think 8 security right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think full powered Alphamon would have an issue doing that, and this is after removing the security tech +1 card.
Removing the security tech +1 and yeah, like you can only do so much. You're there's the chaos degradation.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. You do have to give, unfortunately, a lot of memory, but that also means if they want to go up their stack, they have to get rid of their blocker.
Yes.
And they've already that's their second blocker at least, if not more. Yeah. And technically it goes into security, and then you trash the security, but with none left, it's pretty understood.
It just says goo. Yeah. Oh my goodness,
he's got some very cool boys.
Yep. How many cards left?
In deck?
It looks like
there's no way he's that much into his deck. My goodness, it seems to be.
oh my the amount of cards he's gone through. Oh my goodness. This is insanity.
Like, I'm going to go out my own way. And there it is. Now, if you get to Alpha, or you put everything to the bottom of the deck, so you get your deck back.
Yeah. It doesn't deck out.
It does not deck out.
Deck out is it does not deck out. As long as you have Orican and Alphamon, you will not deck out.
And does he not have an Oryukin in there?
I don't think he
I
does.
don't remember seeing one or any potential for it to be pitched.
Yeah, I think they're on hand. It has to survive.
That's living.
Oh wait, and Kari passed turn.
Oh no. Oh well, that's
What then?
yeah, but that's past turn. We're done. Yeah, and game 2.
Game 2.
Yeah, game 2. Stack it up.
If I'm gonna go out, I'm going out with a bang.
Man, a 15-minute mill out. That's very fast. Alphamon did most of the work. is now 1-0 with Chris on tournament point for this. Again, Chris just needs to win one more. The tournament will be over, and he will be the undefeated winner at this event.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Building himself out faster than a Digimon player.
100%.
At that game, definitely.
Yeah, and I mean, these players have been playing for near 9 hours now, so having that Kari swing it back to his turn is not, you know, it's a tiny miscalculation, but I think it's warranted. But like, you definitely just ended the game right there.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, just seeing James take Alphamon 7-0 in this tournament already, and is just a feat in itself.
It definitely is. Eden's javelins, remove it right away.
Right. The Ryuta. And finding
that's not the,
the
right
wrong
one.
tamer.
That's not the right.
That happens way too often, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Always when you want the other one.
All right, and another Mimi.
Pass back. Double Mimi. Bushiagu. All right. Rookie rush. It's rookie rush time.
It sure is. Like, if you've got nothing better to do.
My goodness, with triple Mimi, the X antibody option is now 3 costs.
Yes, yeah, which is really unfortunate for a deck like this. Yeah. And losing in that security as well.
Oh my.
Playing a cool boy, getting a rookie and passing there. All right, Holy Wave for 3. Memory choking with a Holy Wave. What a concept.
Oh my. This is just I don't know what to say, but like they're getting everything. Like security control, once they get going, the longer the game lasts, the stronger the deck is.
All right, well, there's a Dorogreymon, which will help. It's the one you have, but it will still help.
The one you have and the one you'll only get. Oh, a memory tamer mat. Interesting. Hellsite.
I mean, if he keeps,
so this is what's like.
Yeah, if he keeps getting these hands, like, no wonder, like, he's able to speed through his games today. Like, very, very strong.
Yeah. Super strong. And this is where Chris starts poking in, right?
Yeah, I think that is. I mean, you're both at 5 security each, but yeah, you just do some attacks. You've like that Magna is way better in the trash than on the board most of the time, anyways, because you get to bring it back, and so very strong. Okay,
And
you can.
speaking of being a trash,
Yeah, that.
heads right on in there.
Okay, and for reducing the cost by 3, which means these memes have already paid for themselves after 2 activations. You are putting. Yeah, this is for 5, and there you go.
Chaos degradation on a rookie, a
Yeah.
1000 DP rookie.
Yeah, and it's still
This
the
is
right play.
yeah, it just shows how much leeway he has.
Yeah, these memes, once you start stacking them, can be very, very impressive in something like this deck.
He's got way so much value out of the memes already.
He's building some tamers of his own.
It looks like James is trying to go for an OTK. He's just gonna set up tamers, and then get all the memory he needs to just blast them in.
And I don't blame him, because I feel like this just has to be the case. And just a hard pass of 3, yikes. And to me, it just means that he probably wants to play like the level 4 X antibody on top to gain the memory, and then like, be able to just climb all the way up to your Oryukin.
Yeah. And Hellsight to pass back turn, but this does bring a Magna back to recover. Since he did triple Mimi, that means he keeps turn before swinging. Oh my, the rookie survives.
That is very dangerous.
So James has to go for it now.
And I think he is. He's trying to build that stack. Yeah. Oh, and I think just making sure again.
Yeah, but you can't tell. You can't tell. Everyone thinks it's the rookie, but it's not. It's the level 4.
Yeah, and I love the
And
art,
I don't
but
blame them.
it's rough.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I too make that mistake. Cars upgrade one. All right.
Okay, just going back up that stack. All right, getting pretty close to perfect on what he wants there. And it does have security attack +1. The memes have already been used, so that X antibody can go underneath there. And probably what there's.
He has to go for it, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Is he declaring an attack while doing that? Or is he just gonna
No,
digivolve?
he's just gonna de-digivolve. He just put the X antibody underneath there to get 1 more memory back. As he. Gets
I
rid
think
of
it makes
the
sense.
stack. Yeah.
Yeah, it is another extra memory.
All right, so all the way back up to 4, which is the number he wants. And I believe just confirming the cards put under. Oh, one. If Kari's still in play, which can get like another memory, which is a little scary.
Yep. I'm sending back to.
All right, yeah. Oh, okay. Getting rid of the Ryu.
He wants the extra memory.
He does. All right, there's the
Zubagon
final
punch.
Zubagon punch. So this does 3 damage and can't be bounced back to hand. And can't have its DP reduced.
Yep. No DP reduction.
And the only thing that hits it is Chaos Degradation, right?
Yep. 2
That does nothing.
One more. 3.
Okay.
Does nothing
Does
as well,
nothing.
but he does get to draw.
Okay.
The moment of truth. This security. This right here. Magna. Sala. Kari too late.
Kari 1 too late.
One too late. We're going to a game 3.
Game 3 is here, folks. That is exactly what I think he was waiting for. Exactly that line. We've seen it before today. And with all of the protection that he can muster besides a Kongu, it is this game 3.
Game 3. No, that was really nice. Very well played. He knew he needed one more memory.
Yeah.
Which is why I said, wait, I need one more if I hit in order to make this play because he has a Kari.
Yeah,
I would not make the same mistake.
Yeah, and he missed that Kari before, so very, very strong.
Yes.
Let's see. He might have just tucked the Doro Gray underneath this turn. I can't recall if he naturally went into it to activate the Wind Digivolving, or yeah, I can't remember.
Oh wait, he just Doro Gray this turn also. He did naturally.
Okay.
This is on the very top.
I couldn't
he actually
remember.
did not need the breath.
Yeah, because breath doesn't do anything else, right?
Really? He tucked it? I'm pretty sure he evolved into it because it was added to his hand. He has no way of tucking it otherwise.
Unless he wanted just to have reboot, I guess, in case he didn't get it, but
Oh, it worked out in the end.
it worked out in the end. Yeah.
Worked out in the end. All right. But very, very well played there.
All right. Also, thank you for all 200 people here. That is amazing for this potential finals. Again, if this ends up being a draw, we will be going to a 9th round based on the TO's TRM. So this might not be the last round, but that is how they do it here, and it is a Magna Kari start. And
we got 20 more minutes. It's all right. We believe in these players.
Yes.
They play very fast. They know what they're doing. So they're able to make their plays without taking too long.
Yeah, I mean, James has been playing this deck again before it was good, while it was good, and after it was good.
And he's making it still good.
And what a man! A month ago, could you see people cheering on Alphamon right now?
Absolutely not.
Not a chance, right? But now, after one card gets limited, everyone chats like, "Come on, Alpha!" I love that deck.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, it's the underdogs. Once the deck gets weaker,
Hmm.
it's always the underdog, no matter what deck it is.
Yeah, I've
If it's
seen
an
it. I've seen
underdog,
it
it
with
will be
Lord
chewed on.
Nightmon. I've seen it with Blue Hybrid. I've seen it with Yellow Hybrid. Like it's very funny just how eventually everyone's like, it's doing well. Oh my goodness.
Yep. I remember when Brian was playing Lord Knight in at Nationals. Everyone's very extremely hyped about it because it was Lord Knight.
Yeah. In not BT4 format. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, and we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 security over there already,
Yeah.
but not a lot of board removal. So, I mean, if James is feeling it, he can go up and his chain and potentially try to go in, but that does not seem to be the case.
Oh my, double hit. Hold on. Rookie's still on board. What happened to Rookie?
Oh yeah. Rookie's still
Oops.
on board. There it is. All right.
Oops.
Good call. Man, that happens more often than you think. Like,
Yeah, especially searchers.
and I can just tell people just like look at like the empty playmat where the card was, and they're like, wait a minute, something's missing, something's not right.
Gains 2 memory with the Alphamon's end of attack effect.
Yeah. Oh, Breath of the Gods to give it reboot, and you can't have its DP reduced, so you can't Wyverns it.
Yes. However, there's still one card I can get around it.
Why? Yeah. Why is he not playing Kongu? Or if he is, he's not seen it all day.
All right, here we go.
All right, that will get rid of it. Big old fly bullet.
Yep. I was not ready for that either. I forgot that was a card that existed.
That's definitely a tech that I've been seeing Chris play, and it is really good against like something like Grandis, which can just beat you up very quickly, or even something like
even Melga.
Yeah, Melga is very susceptible to a fly bullet. So honestly, I think a solid choice for right now.
Yeah. Right now with single stacks, Bloomlord single stack, Melga single stack, Grandis single stack.
All right, passing one.
And there's Alpha and a Grade 1. He takes the Grade 1. He wants his level 5. Mana goes in. Hits the Grade.
Down to
How's
3.
like to bring it back?
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's Magna is totally okay, and he's got 8 security this time. Yeah. And okay, I think he's going up the line, so he gets 2 memory off of or sorry, 1 memory off the Tamer. Gets a free 2 more memory off these cool boys, going up to 8.
Oh, so much memory.
But will it be enough for... He's got 8 memory and there's 8 security over there, so... Gotta be careful.
Now he's at 9.
Yep, 9 off the discard. Okay, that's a grade. You would have loved to see that one of Doro Gray, but you did not see it. You do get 1 more tuck there.
Dorbick gains a memory and draws it on.
Yeah, off the Digitama and the level 3.
And Alpha. believe there is an Oriyamon in the trash already. It's one of the early cards that he put in there. Yep, there is.
All right, nothing to de-digivolve, but already just going into the alpha and keeping it your turn still without the effect of it, which is very funny.
Yeah. This is where is it better to just go past the turn and start and put things back in your deck now before attacking, or would it be better to attack first? I would say the former, so you can make sure.
I'd play a rookie and then that or something like that.
That works.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah.
Just to put stuff back, and you kind of have to attack with this card right now.
Yeah. So that's 6 memory back.
Now, if he's got 2 final Zubagon punches in hand, he is in business. Yep, so going back to 5. Let's see. So he has the Ryukin, so he can swing twice. It's only a security attack of 1 right now. There's 1 punch. So these do 2, so this can do up to 4 damage by itself without any additional Oryukins. Oh, the first one. Oh, that's such a heartbreaker. That is so bad. It really is.
Wait, he doesn't trash anything.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah. At least let him do a little bit of damage. That is so unfortunate. Yeah. Judge is there. Judge is just saying to shuffle security.
Yeah. Well, minus the Oryukin.
Yeah, minus the Oryukin that's on the bottom. Yeah. Judge is in the chat, and that was the direction for him. Man, you don't have many more of those plays left in your deck, though.
And a house site.
Yeah.
Magna's back with a draw.
It is so good.
It really is.
And that's just how you have to play, unfortunately. You have to make sure that and hope that there's nothing in that security. There's 7 more cards, or no, sorry, there's 7 more cards in there. And it's a tall stack to get around.
No, you don't recover before the Viximon. The recovery and Viximon, they both activate the same instance. Player has choice on what to recover first, what to do first.
Yeah. Yeah, with Flame Hellscythe, because it's the card after Flame Hellscythe that activates it, yeah. But with Holy Wave, you have to resolve Holy Wave, and then you activate Viximon.
Yes.
But here's if we do go into overtime, there's a 9th round.
Yeah. That is 2 Yuji, 2 Koda, 2 Kuboy.
Also, if we go into overtime, no one wins their sweet, delicious channel points because no one wins.
So it'll be a 5 cost. Alright. At this point, I would prefer to put the Kari on top than a Wyvern.
Yeah, but that is not their choice.
Push the Wyvern there. Will Lychee go for it now? Is there enough damage to go through this?
He is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe, security.
There's the Doru Gray.
Now, if Chris uses Avenged Kidmon, he can put back the punches, and then he can get them again. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could happen.
It definitely can happen. There's the Alpha.
And, yep, putting your best friend back underneath.
Yep. So this is 2 hits each.
Yeah, because you do have your one of. And I think he's cycled through his deck enough that if he did bottom deck a punch, it could be back on. Oh yeah, it's definitely back in hand because if he did cycle one earlier.
Yeah.
So these would be doing 3 damage each, which after 3 swings with double Oryuken, he'd be at 0 security if he lives through all this.
Yep.
Which is
That's also if it's in his hand.
Yeah. Now he did Duro Gray this turn already, so he does have the he can't get DP reduced, which is strong.
Oh. Interesting.
Now, if he puts the Duro Gray on top of his deck, and if there's a way to draw, you can use one of the Tamers to put it back under. I don't think that's worth it, but it's something you could do.
He does take it out. Oof.
Okay, so far so good. And that is it.
The Dorgor, the past turn. It is a blocker.
Yeah, and Lychee does not have a lot of cards left in that deck. And all the ones are ones that we already know are in there.
Will Chris try to remove the Alpha, or will he remove the little guy?
Well, how much does Death X cost right now? Free?
1, 2.
Free, because there's 7 cards.
Yeah, it's pretty free.
Yeah, but that can
6.
only get rid of the... Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's a level 7, and Flyball only hits 6s.
That's attack security. Okay, it lived, and then a purple card in past turn.
Okay, just putting their faith in their security.
Yep. There's 4 cards left in deck.
And 4 minutes left on that clock, too.
Make that 3 cards left in deck now.
And does he have an Oreo underneath?
He does.
He should have put Durogray on the top of his deck. I'm not sure. Well, he swung into the
He did put it on top. He did put it on top.
Okay. All 3 at the same time.
I think he's trying to put cards back into his deck.
You could do that. That's very true. You only get to put 3 underneath. Yeah. All right, so you got the restand at the end of attack, and you get one more swing if you want. You've used all your UGs. You also do get the end of turn effect if you want to refill the bottom of your deck.
Oh, a fourth
A
UG.
fourth UG. My goodness. And then bottom decking a couple cards. Keeping it back to 1. And 5 in deck now. And now you can attack if you want to. I don't know if you do. I guess he does.
He will.
And hits into a Flame Hell Scythe, which is rough, but you had to go through it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all first matches from this tournament will be re-uploaded to YouTube. Like all my streams, I re-upload the whole thing. Or the every first round, every complete match we have, I re-upload.
One insecurity. Monster chip the last hit.
Yep. Another.
And we knew what it was.
And if he's got a rookie, that's probably game based on this next turn. A Holy Wave for 5. Going back up.
So no rookie yet. He push up. Oh, he does push up. He draws the rest of the deck.
Yeah. Just to put it right back down, baby. That's all 4 UGs.
Yeah.
Now you can alpha again. If you just need to like put 1 card underneath. Right. Going into, is he going to a second stack?
I think he's going for the second stack.
And again, I think there's 7 or 8 security. That's just a shiny brick wall of security right over there.
Yeah, it is.
But that Duro Gray is great. Oh, the Alpha right tucked underneath. Or the Ryukin right underneath.
Or you can right underneath. There's the Alpha.
Putting.
Or you can underneath. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's trying to recycle his Oryukins this way.
I see. That could be it.
It's actually extremely smart.
And this is probably turn 0 right here. Yeah, okay. And he's got security attack +1 on there if he wants it. And okay, yeah, playing a rookie to be able to keep his just not immediately deck out if he hits security.
That's 5. Is that 2? He gains 5. Back to 3.
Back to 3. The Alpha on our right. The one that, yeah. He's removing the security attack +1 again.
He's like, no, I'm gonna get back, move the security attack +1 back as well, and just go for it late, just chipping in.
attacking in security. Mimi, nothing too bad. Choosing not to Kari. Never mind.
Or he will. Alright,
Back
good
to 1.
Suspend. Swing with the other one.
Okay, that's fine. Unsuspend. Okay, yeah, attack again. Lonky, he has...
He does minus 12k on one thing.
One thing. That one has protection, so probably the other one, right?
Yeah.
Because one has protection, yeah.
It's either the other one or the rookie.
All right, yeah, on the rookie.
Goes off the rookie. Okay.
And then plays another rookie for 3, looking at this top 3. And adding... Yeah, looks like the Duro Gray.
Duro Gray. And that alpha is a blocker from the Dex Duro Grow's effect.
Yeah, there's less than 3 in overtime left. If they both tie, it's a round 9.
Oh.
That might just... Yeah, because what's underneath them? Yeah, everything just dies. Yeah. And that actually just might be it outright, because it's got no security, and he needs to be able to play a blocker.
It will get deleted by the next one.
That's true. Yeah, I think this is it.
Yep.
I believe this is the last turn for James here.
Yeah.
Okay. Playing the card. Playing the blocker. This gets rid of the rookie.
And there's no X antibody, so it's not a blocker now.
Yeah. So he needs like that gets rid of it and attack for game, and that is it.
That is game on the last turn of time as well.
Time is like 30 seconds from being called. But there it is. Chris takes it narrowly 2-1 to end this event.
Yeah. That was amazing play from James there.
Yeah. Very, very, very tight. Super close. And honestly, like I think time was, if that was game 1, I think James could have had a little bit more patience, or be able to think a little bit more for his plays. But man, really, really came to the end there.